And yeah, so like, general contractor, he just tells me, do you have a sister? And I say, this is really nice work. So, shit, it's a nice set, huh? Oh,
Yeah, no, I mean, it does look really nice, actually. Yeah.
I think the audience will appreciate it. It's not like anything they've ever seen unless they happen to watch Cartoon Network at some
Right.
point in the 90s.
Right. Like a while ago or something, for sure. Absolutely. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Midweek Saints. How's it going? I am Jeff Holiday, and with me here in studio is Nick, aka the Wizard of Cause. How you doing,
Mm.
Nick?
It's comfy. It's a little cramped behind the desk,
A little bit.
So,
Hey!
so
Stop that! Stop that!
yes, as some of you may have seen, I created a studio today from cardboard and construction paper, the way God intended.
That's right. That's exactly right. That is exactly.
Oh, yeah. Earlier we were riding around in the back of Danny Duchamp's Honda Fit,
That's true.
which I'm sad to tell him is no Nissan Sentra.
No.
But no, but yes, we were riding around there trying to find drugs, and then Danny just, Danny, he doesn't really always agree with his GPS, so we ended up back here at the studio, which looks curiously like an astral specter of some sort.
Right.
The sort of place that a talk show featuring nearly public domain cartoons might happen upon.
Potentially, yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Uh-oh. We'll make sure
Hmm.
our Streamlabs notifications are actually popping up. Oh,
Yes, I know
Mac.
this kind of shit. This is expensive. I mean, I know like construction paper and cardboard is actually just code for general contractors and non-union labor.
Right. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Like,
Exactly right.
what the fuck? Oh, okay. No, I see what I did wrong. Okay, I got this. I'm fixing this real quick. I hope everybody's feeling really good out there. I'm feeling really good. We're in space, obviously, of course.
Yep.
Um, we actually we did have a guest that we were gonna hang out with tonight. But
He got lost in space.
he got lost in space. That's right. But we'll have him on here pretty soon. Oh, we're already getting pennies thrown at us. Oh, thank you. Very nice of
That's
you.
see, this is what increased production value gets you. This is what happens when you put in a little effort. I
Yeah.
mean, little effort, not much. Because I mean, if we were going to put in more effort, we could have had some genius 3D design us a studio that we broadcast from on our own.
That's
Sorry,
exactly right.
yeah, it's just no, I got something in my eye. But yeah, otherwise I'm more than happy to steal from Cartoon Network. In fact, I kind of feel, to a certain extent, I've been stealing from Eric Andre this entire time anyway.
I think yeah, in some way we've been stealing from Eric Andre for a long time, both of us.
I have fucked my apartment up. I am never getting my deposit back.
No, you're not. No, you have really wrecked that fucking place. So for those who don't know, we had a
You were here 2 weeks ago. In
right
spirit.
in spirit. Yeah, no, it was wild. The show has been kind of like a little bit of hiatus, for the past couple of weeks, mostly due to unavoidable deaths, illnesses, problems with like, extenuating family, and then I had to don't blow it in my face. The fuck? Saucy bitch. Anyway, so and also I had to go to LA this weekend for Dr. Phil. And so like yeah, it's been weird. It's been wild, but we're
It
back
was
at
a
it.
special intervention show.
Hmm.
We finally got Jeff's addiction to cummies addressed on
Dude,
TV, no less, too.
I heard so many amazing
Stop the ass
conspiracies.
kissing you.
Woo! I heard so many amazing conspiracy theories as to why I was on Dr. Phil while I went down there. Like, I posted the picture of, like, my name for a dressing room, and people were, like, legit trying to, like, figure out why is he on Dr. Phil? What the fuck's going on? Blah, blah, blah. It was incredible. It was really, really funny.
Bunch of fuckers like, it's gonna put me on blast on daytime TV. It's like, you don't know much about demographics, do you, boy?
I think that some people legitimately thought that I was going on Dr. Phil to like talk about internet drama.
Well,
like,
yeah. Well, keep in mind, like with with all the dramatics as of late, it's easy for some people to forget that other people have focuses on their channels, right?
Right.
So it's like, we're all just shitlords, right? It's like, yeah, well, it's not really. Everybody's actually got their own interests, and since the shitlord thing is getting kind of boring, we're all going in those directions. So it's like, yeah, no, of course you wouldn't be there to actually talk about any of the shit you talk about on your channel, which none of the people who would think things watch. It's got to be about them. Gotta be about them.
I mean, like, we had to make the executive decision to go into space. I mean,
yeah, it's just been getting hairy down there on planet Earth. You guys are, well, I mean, we're gonna cover some of the fucked up shit you guys are doing back down there on Earth. By the way, we are not just on space, but if you look through the window behind me, you can see it kind of looks like a lunar landscape. We're in space. We're right now in space Israel.
We are in space Israel. That's right.
Yep. We're broadcasting live from space Israel, home of the Moon Jews. Here, the lunar Palestinians are actually quite comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
There are none. They just aren't. So, that being the case, it's been really nice being on Twitch for this time. We hope you guys join us on the next streaming platform we find before I get us kicked off with an off-colored joke.
Here's to that.
At least I won't go to prison.
Let's catch up on.
We could do that now.
Let's catch up on some Streamlabs really quick, and then we'll get to the news because we got a serious one we got to tackle. Then we'll have some fun. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh sweet.
I'm having fun already.
I'm having a lot of fun too. Oh my god. Absolutely. It looks like MC Lucas subscribed to us a few days ago, but I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Thanks, buddy. Sester resubscribed 3 months so far, starting to get serious. Sergeant Buck for 5 months. Holy shit. Miles Swan.
Don't anybody ever accuse that man of having commitment issues.
That's right. Miles Swan, for 2 months now, 2-month anniversary. I also wanted to mention this. This is actually really fucking super cool. So we're going to be talking about our buddy Dank in just a minute. But he actually set up his Twitch so that he now auto-hosts us when this show goes live. Isn't that incredible?
He's a fucking saint amongst men.
Isn't he? He's just like, such a great dude.
He's like, I'll come up with the right name. And he's like Gandhi or Nelson Mandela. And I preface that with Gandhi because it's easier to get away with than comparing Dankula to Nelson Mandela right off the bat.
Pope Dankula.
Pope Dankula? Well, no, he can't be a pope. No, he's got to be Jewish. That way we can actually, excuse his horrendous crimes to the crown. Yeah, so, and I did mention this on Twitter, and I'm sure, here from Space Israel, actually. I think this is the perfect place to do it. Sure. Count Dankula has been offered and accepted an official conversion package to become a Moon Jew. Therefore, he was retroactively speaking, he was just the Jew making fun of Hitler, and if you're gonna put him in prison, well, then you're gonna have to fight me if you want to get to Mel Brooks. I'll tell you that much.
You're goddamn right. Magasaurus Rex hosts us. Thanks, buddy. Miles191, 2-month anniversary. Thank you very much. LDub01031994 has subscribed. Thank you, buddy. Caligator has started to throw us some. Okay, so if we're doing Space Ghost, does this make Dr. Squigum's brack? I say yes. What do you think?
Terrifyingly accurate, I'd say. Yeah. I'd say that works.
Real Life Gimli, 1,000 biddies. I finished my hospital internship tomorrow. Have some bits. Hashtag free Dankula. Fuck yeah, dude. Caligator says, Anna said it best. Make it hail. Oh. I get it. Yeah, because it's pennies. Hey, what are you doing behind me there? What are you doing?
Oh, I thought it was about, because, you're gonna, kind of in a general sexually exploitive way throw money at us, except you were going to do it hard.
Right.
Yeah, see?
Right. Let's see. Sucrosensiona, fuck pennies, drop dollars, 2,500 biddies. Thank you very much. Tickle Trunks says green screen hype with the $50 drop. Jesus, dude. IDub01031994. Resubscribe for 2 months for the amazing set. The Moon Jews that funded it for sure. Cat Cadaver throwing some biddies at us. Thank you, darling. El Presidente M. Holla holla get dollar.
We all had some. We had some revenue left in the general funds after financing 9/11.
That's right. That's right. Tickle Trunk gifted a sub to Scrappy365. Caligator auto hosting y'all as well. Also be sure to hop on the after show. Nick had a great time Sunday. Surely, yes, of course. Good.
Always good. Wait, Sunday? Oh, that's right. I did a show on Sunday, didn't I?
Yeah.
I've tried to block that out of my mind. It was a traumatic experience.
We made it through, and we didn't miss a show.
And one of us even got to do something better than stress out about it that weekend, didn't he?
Well, I mean, I stressed out about other things too. Like, it's not like my life's perfect or anything.
It's like I mean, I didn't know how the stage lights would, reflect upon my hair sitting up there while I destroyed a bitch.
Well, I mean, you try being in hair and makeup for 3 hours. It's not comfortable.
God, I've never done that before.
It was very strange, actually. Very weird.
It really is, isn't it?
It's so weird.
Fucking weird.
Sub to Dr. Squiggums. Thank you so much, buddy. All right, so we are going to have to, unfortunately, talk about something a little unfortunate. Unfortunately unfortunate. And that is, of course, we are going to have to cover the absolute bullshit that has happened to our good buddy, Count Dankula.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can actually... I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, frame this inside the TV, but we're going to try.
I'll get it started, because I know none of these people use Twitter, so no one has any idea what's going on. Yeah, so, as we know, Dank got... Dank got fucked. Well, no, he didn't get fucked yet. He got, they're kind of like, they're basically tickling his bum, letting him know they're going to put something in it.
Right.
Yeah. Really, I didn't think this would fucking happen. On the one hand, like, the case itself is so fucking stupid.
It was.
We all know. He trained Buddha, the pug. And this is a dog we all know by name now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he trained Buddha to do the little alarm thing, and then he trained him to, like, respond to the words gas the Jews. And when I heard that, I was kind of flabbergasted, because I'm, like, thinking, like, what kind of gas? Nitrous?
What the fuck? Shut up! That's not funny.
I'm a Jew. It can be funny to me, not to you, and not to any of you, but to me. It's funny to me, and that's why he needs to actually be exonerated. Now, on top of this, now, if you need any real breakdown, because you know what? Fuck a Vice article. I really don't give a shit. We've been following this since it happened, because this is a buddy of ours, and he's a friend of mine. He's a friend of yours. He's a friend of yours. He's a friend of all of ours.
Yep.
In the course of, like, his being tried, as it was, they dragged this shit out and fucked with him at every conceivable instance. Now, last year I randomly did the crowdfunding stream with a whole bunch of everybody who could show up.
Right.
And we did a good job at raising money for his legal defense. And we had to do that because I think it was 2 days before trial, was it? About 2 days before trial, something like that, really close to trial. All of a sudden, the Crown comes around and says, well, we've looked over your finances and you're not eligible for legal aid. And why? Because he shared a joint bank account with his girlfriend, who he is, I believe they're buying a house, or they bought a house together.
Something like that,
and because of that, the Crown decided you have too much money to qualify for legal aid. So we're like, everyone did the right thing. We're like, well, fuck, we're going to fucking provide him with a lawyer. And so thinking about this, it looked like they were dragging it out because they knew that they had no genuine case to make, and that it would be embarrassing as fuck for an actual civic institution representing a government to put a man in prison or convict him of a crime for a shitty joke he made on the internet, which is even that spicy.
Yeah.
The joke was he was either making fun of Nazis or he was making fun of Buddha, and he was doing both. Right. And so as we know, he was convicted regardless of the fact that he had well-paid legal representation, regardless of the fact that the Crown was dragging their asses along the floor like a dog who didn't know how to lift its paw correctly. And here we are now. And now there is some marginal hope, and this is only just from conversations I've had with other folks who know kind of a bit about how fucked up the Scottish and generally British legal system can be, especially with the outrage. And keep it up. Don't stop being angry. Don't stop being quiet.
Right.
keep making noise, keep telling the Scottish police and the Scottish courts and the UK government, the Scottish government, the SNP, and all of them that this is a bad thing. Because there is the possibility he faces up to a year in prison, but that is not saying that he will go to prison. Now, if he gets off on something like a fine, or yes, I hope it's a fine, because we could crowdfund that shit easy enough.
Within like a couple hours, it doesn't matter what it is. Like we will, it'll get crowdfunded for sure. There's so many people that love this man. Like it'll be fine.
But if he goes to prison, I mean, I'm not going to say I expect it, but I would not be surprised if a few numbers of fires were lit and a few rowdy mobs of people stormed through cities, because it's already bad enough. The rowdy mobs in certain parts of England and UK in general, like, yeah, they go around trying to patrol to make sure everybody's Sharia compliant, and that's fine. But it's about time that people got pissed the fuck off because their genuinely inborn free speech rights are being horrendously violated, not just in overt manners, but in grossly offensive manners.
Right. I swear to God, man, this whole thing just drives me absolutely up the fucking wall. I mean, it's not only just because... obviously, it sucks because, you know, they've had to, like, drag this out for so fucking long, and this beautiful, rare fucking creature has to be put through this kind of shit. But the fact that even if he gets off light, this is now actually a full-blown fucking conviction. It sets a fucking precedent. You know what I mean? Like this is fucking dangerous. This is legitimately bad.
Well, here's the thing. When I think about that, and this is like, and I'm going to be doing my own video in addition to that other thing, but one of the things I've been thinking about as I've been pondering over this, and I've seen it said too, under the law itself, right? This was a valid and justifiable conviction. Now I've heard there's I know. Now I've heard that there's some argument, right, to be had about whether or not it's specifically covered under that, because this was the Communications Act of 2003, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So things like YouTube, social media, they really didn't exist then like they do now, and there's a lot of people saying that maybe those weren't covered, and that's fine. Part of me says, and he said something similar in his interview with Tommy Robinson, that what was that?
I was trying to put my arm on the desk and it I can't reach.
Yeah, it's just not really working. Yeah, but I mean he did say that if he has to go to prison for a year, right, in order to wake people the fuck up to the fact that this law is broken. He's not even you notice he's not bashing the court.
No. He's
not bashing the police. He's bashing the law because the law is what is fucking him right now.
Because the law is wrong.
The law is wrong. And if, and I hate to say it, people are already calling him a martyr. And he already is, because he's been convicted of a crime where no crime has taken place. And if I really genuinely fucking hope that it's enough to shake people out of their complacency. I mean, granted, what is it? Graham Linehan's already come out as the backwards and irredeemable cunt that he's proven himself to be on this. But fucking Ricky Gervais, Jim Norton, Rob Schneider. Yeah, I mean, nobody. I will not lament anyone with a profile short of some backwards dipshit like Dick Spencer. Really throwing their hat at this. But even still. Yeah, no, the comedians need to come out. Pi said it today. The comedians, the writers, the actors, the creative people, the people whose ability to make what it is that they do, with that all being dependent on this right? Yeah, this is now the time. One of our own has gone down. And it's time to drop the stupid shit. And it's time to drop all the fucking insipid little horse shit, fucking dick grabbing that's been going on lately. Agreed. And realize that we are under threat.
Absolutely. But also, Rob Schneider, stop being an anti-vaxxer. Anyway, we love you, Dank. We love you. Pinkies up. Pinkies up for fucking Count Dankula, man. We love you, man.
Been drinking to you all day, brother.
Yeah. God. I was just about to do something too, and I totally fucking forgot what it was. Motherfucker. I hate that.
Now that's good comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny, it should be criminal.
Anna Hot Hearts got gifted a sub, 4 months so far. MC Lucas resubscribed now for 5 months. Thank you so much. Noble Yeti tossed a penny at us. Thanks, baby.
Thanks, dude. I mean, well, he bought me a drink when his band played, so I can't.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll find band. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's cool. It's all good.
I mean, that penny could have gone to the bartender, but that service was kind of shit, wasn't it, Yeti?
Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, you did get to hang out with fucking a Noble Yeti in real life, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's got his band is fucking badass.
Yeah. I'm surprised more people haven't gotten like super pissed off at me because I was out drinking with Maddox. Like that thing is like a huge controversy and whatnot. But like the thing is, I've hung out and drank with Dick Masterson and Maddox. Like I've hung out with both of them. Like I don't know.
Weren't we? Yeah, was Dick at VidCon or
no,
at least
no. I was up in Portland and I met him at a bar.
Well, that was a weird ass thing when Maddox recognized me at Blair's party.
Oh yeah.
It made no sense to me because I first learned of his ass back in like '99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sitting on like a dial-up connection or some shit. Like looking at like the greatest Maddox X mission. And I'm like, and then there's this dude, and I'm like, what? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why do you know who I am? And you had to introduce yourself.
Right. All I'll say is I've met them both, and they were both really, really nice to me. So, like, that's as far as I get into touching any of that shit. I'm just surprised nobody's, like, tried to eviscerate me for it. Anyway, all right. So, oh, no, I know. Oh, I know.
They're a slow bunch.
Oh, I know.
A little slow in the uptake.
They'll pick it up. I'm sure they will. All right, so our next news article, something more fun. Let's get to some fun stuff and lighten up the mood a little bit, guys. So, next...
Howdy.
Hmm?
Howdy. Yes. No, that's, I was just making noises.
Okay. This is from The Smoking Gun. Florida police report arrest of Captain Dickhead. This here is Captain Dickhead. A Florida man.
He looks like it.
Yeah, he does. He does look a little bit like it, doesn't he? I wonder why that's
I want you to just keep his picture up on the screen there if you can.
Okay.
Yeah, just bring that up, and then we'll just read through the article on separate. Because like I want everyone to keep in mind that we're talking about a man named Captain Dickhead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Here, hang on. Let's see if we can copy image location. Bam. Let me zoom in. We can't. Whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I personally, not for everybody watching, I had no intention on actually like putting Jeff through courses when it make him really work that that producer's magic a little extra because of how badly I handled it. But this is fun. It's like,
no,
hey, I got a great idea. Do this real quick. We didn't plan it before.
Right. A Florida man was arrested early yesterday after telling police that his name was Captain Dickhead. Cops responded to a 1:45 a.m. disturbance at a residence in Sebastian, encountered Pamela Alonge, who apologized for arguing loudly with her boyfriend in the home's backyard. When asked multiple times to identify himself, the boyfriend refused and was being evasive and argumentative with officers at the scene, according to arrest affidavit. After cops handcuffed the man, they took one more shot at extracting a name from him, at which point he said his name was Captain Dickhead. Investigators subsequently identified Dickhead as Joseph Boren, 25. He was arrested on a misdemeanor obstruction charge. After 8 hours in custody, Boren, seen above, was released from jail on his own recognizance. Boren is scheduled for an April 17th court appearance. You know what? Cheers to you for the sass, Captain Dickhead.
Also, I would say, it was a bold move, but who would have known that this Florida police officer was such an avid YouTube enthusiast that he knew he wasn't talking to the cult of Dusty after all?
Right. There we go. There's Captain Dickhead. I got him all zoomed in nice and big. There we go. What a legend.
Yeah, I mean, guys, like look at this douchebag here. If he told you his name was Captain Dickhead, would you doubt it for a moment?
I mean, no.
Nah.
No, not really.
No, nobody spends that much time on their goatee so they can look like that.
Well,
that.
He does spend a lot. I mean, he's got like the Nike swoop of facial hair, you know?
Mm.
Man, the Dr. Phil show made me trim my goddamn goatee so short. I feel so naked now.
They made you do that?
Yeah, well, dude, they made me put on, like, makeup to cover up my fucking wrist tattoos and shit, too. It was weird. It was really weird.
Who the fuck did they think they were talking to? Oh, wait, they probably wanted to make sure that you versus the other person didn't look like they were... I understand now. I'd
Fuck you trying to say?
I'm just saying, I mean, like, okay, I've got this one person who, like, you know, looks like they climbed out of a truck stop with a handful of corn CDs they wanted to sell me. And then I get another one. And then I got this, and then I got this other one. And then I got this weird looking woman hauling up like gallon buckets full of this odd salty smelling stew, telling me I need to put that up my ass, right? Who am I gonna trust? Oh fuck, I don't know. I watch daytime TV. To be honest with you, these kind of questions are a little outside of my wheelhouse. So
you know, Dr. Phil had a mason jar of that stuff, and he like while the whole episode's going on, he keeps using it as a prompt, and at one point he fucking smells it. And you know, Dr. Phil, he doesn't overplay anything, right? He didn't go like, ugh! He just played it and like looked at the camera and was like.
You kind of expected that Kill Bill sound to come on. As the close-up comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he let you take it home as a souvenir?
No, I got a Dr. Phil mug though. I should be drinking whiskey out of that.
No, you need to fill it with chili juice.
No.
That's your souvenir.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Moving on. Anyway.
Really strange talking to, like, I'm focusing on like a light switch right now. I'm like, I need nylon. Yeah, a light switch. You put that cabbage piss all up in that mug. That commemorative memorial mug. Did you get it signed? No, you didn't. You know why? Because you knew you'd put chili juice in there.
All right. So I'm in such a good mood. Something about being in space just really makes me fucking happy. I don't know. Are you guys having a good time? Let's see some ones in the chat if you're having a good time right now. Because fuck, man, I'm in a fucking great mood.
They look like memes. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Let it rain dicks.
Yeah.
You know what? That might be a fun way to actually, like, a new sort of video. It's like, oh, nice big donation of $20 or whatever, and just dicks rain down on the screen.
We'd have to disguise them as something.
We need to get Pornhub Saints going for that first. But when we do, copyright. Guess what, bitch? I just said it on record here, and that was my original idea. I thank you for offering it to me.
Sergeant Buck tossed 15 at us. I'm finally free of intellectual fat camp, also known as university. Oh, congrats, dude! Woo! Yeah!
Slow clap, slow clap. And yeah, I know that shit's been grinding on you for a while, huh, bud?
Yeah. Pro
Has
tip.
not been your favorite place.
Pro tip, if you want to sell shit posting as a skill on your resume, just call yourself an internet spice trader. Ooh. That's good.
Oh my god, I like that.
Yeah, it's good.
I think it's the automatic Dune reference that it brings up in my mind. It's just like, yeah, I want to be a spice trader. It's way better than being a YouTuber.
El Presidente DM. Actually, he's been promoted. It's Major Dickhead. It's no longer Captain Dickhead. He made Major. That's good. The Cat Cadaver. More bits for you with a heart. Aw, how you doing? Jable says, you should see the Jonathan Pye clip. He did the John Cleese Nazi walk bit right in front of the courthouse where Dankula was found guilty. Ooh.
That was beautiful.
You know what, Jables? Find me that clip, send it to me in a DM on Discord, and we'll watch it here in a minute.
Yeah, so many people. Yes, moves my hands towards. Sorry, I see Liviana's like, when I move my hands, and I'm like, listen, this is not an episode of Archer. These are not cricket bats. But
right.
yeah. But I of all the videos I've seen, because I mean that's been everyone's feed is talking about the situation with Marcus. Pi fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
As always, yeah, Pi fucking nailed it. And it's funny too. Like, I'm a fan of Jonathan Pi outside of the YouTube world, as it was. But it's nice seeing him take this issue on in his style, because it's fucking perfect.
Agreed. Okay, so I actually need to send something to you real quick, so I'm gonna move us to a hold screen real quick.
Start the ass kissing with you.
Okay.
I got the DMs open. Not open, I mean.
There you go. There's my circle link. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we're back! Okay. So, the next article that we have here, this is fun. This is actually a lot of fucking fun. We've got DC lawmaker says recent snowfall caused by Rothschilds controlling the climate.
So glad anyone can get elected, technically.
Yes. This is incredible. A DC lawmaker. Unless you want to read it, go for it.
No. I mean, I'll read it. I just wanted to start off by saying, looking at this picture here, I'm assuming it's Mr. T. White. Yeah.
Yeah. Trayvon White.
Trayvon
Sr.
White Senior. Senior. That's a young looking senior right there. I'll say this much. Yeah. He's been taking his nutraceuticals. You can tell he's on the brain force right there, my boy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring this over so that it looks correct when I do it. A DC lawmaker responded to a brief snowfall Friday by publishing a video in which he espoused a conspiracy theory that Jewish finances control the weather. Listen, Mr. White Senior here. Stop asking questions. We are on the moon and we have lasers. Just saying. DC Council member Trayon White Sr., Democrat, Ward 8, posted the video to his official Facebook page at 7:21 a.m. That's very specific. As snow flurries were hitting the nation's capital. The video, shot through the windshield of a car driving west on Interstate 695 through downtown Washington, shows snowy skies while White narrates. Man, it just started snowing out of nowhere this morning, man. Y'all better pay attention to this climate control, man. This climate manipulation, he says. And DC keep talking about we resilient city. And that's a model based off the Rothschilds controlling the climate to create natural disasters they can pay for to own the cities, man. Be careful. This is why we can't sacrifice in public education. We have a video, please.
Yeah,
yes,
should
please.
We watch the video? Let's watch the video.
Watch
the video.
yeah.
Okay. Here, let me do this real quick. Whoop. All right. Oh yeah, we were playing Megadeth earlier. Oh wait. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Motherfucker. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I got this.
Rothschild's at it again, y'all.
I know. For real.
Getting all up on my man's head here. He can't keep his videos straight anymore. Next thing you know, he's pooping himself and thinking it just means he's sat in a hot tub sometime.
All right. I thought we were safe in space, but the Rothschilds are able to get us all the way up here. All right,
they're very Jewish, man.
Let's watch.
They got cousins.
It's heavy because through the Spirit Empire, how about Shimei Oshai? This councilman, Trayvon White.
Wait.
He basically cursed out the Rothschilds.
That's not the video. Oh my God! Hang on.
What did you find there? I'll continue reading.
Yeah,
the Rothschilds. I love this too. And now Peter Jameson. It took 2 people to write this article, by the way. So thank you, Washington Post. I'm glad that your staff is so well taken care of. The Rothschilds are a famous European business dynasty descended from Mayer Amschel Rothschild, an 18th century Jewish banker who lived in what is today Frankfurt, Germany. The family has repeatedly been subject over the years to anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, alleging that they and other Jews clandestinely manipulate world events for their advantage. Rabbi Daniel Zemel of Temple Micah in Northwest Washington denounced White's remarks, saying that somehow I turned into Paul Joseph Watson simply reading the word Rothschilds too much. Oh, sorry. Saying that they contribute to a growing mood of intolerance within the United States. I will attest to this. You guys, I mean, this country hates Jews.
It does.
So much.
Is this it? God damn it.
Everyone's all upset because
No way this morning.
who was that?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
There we go.
I got it. It's because everybody just wants to like fucking put their 2 cents in and shit, and this person had like the raw video as the background for their video, and that's fucking
Classy.
annoying. Don't fucking do that, guys. Don't fucking do that. Gets me all fucked up.
Man, it just started snowing out of nowhere this morning, man. Y'all better pay attention to this climate control, man. This climate manipulation. And DC keep talking about we're a resilient city. And that's a model based off the Rothschilds controlling the climate to create natural disasters they can pay for it and own the cities, man. Be careful.
You be careful. Be careful.
Be careful. They ain't got enough money to own them cities yet. They got to make natural disasters so that places like DC are affordable. Bastard progressives.
That's right. That's right. Bastard progressives.
That's right. Yeah. So this is actually a sitting DC councilman. Funny enough, too. Keep in mind, like a city council person in Washington D.C. could, in some certain respect, be seen to have more power than one of our state reps here in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
But listen, y'all. This is why education is important, right? Because otherwise, you get fucked up dudes like this representing people in government.
Well, okay.
Everyone's like, how did we get Trump? The electorate's fucking retarded. That's how.
There's something about this though that's been bothering me ever since I saw this shit originally on Philly D.
Is it the fact that he's filming it in portrait mode? Because that bothered the shit out of me.
Yeah, that bothered me too. But no, like, okay, let's listen to this one more time.
Man, it just started snowing out of nowhere this morning, man. Y'all better pay attention to this climate control, man. This climate manipulation. And DC keep talking about we're a resilient city. And that's a model based off the Rothschilds controlling the climate to create natural disasters they can pay for it and own the cities, man. Be careful.
Okay, so this is the thing that bothers me about this story and how it's been reported on. So if we go over here to the article, people have labeled this as blatant anti-Semitism. Now, I have a problem with that because, like, don't get me wrong, I am not down with people bashing on the Jews. Obviously, of course, I mean, I'm sitting next to one in space, for fuck's sake. But the thing is, he doesn't actually say anything specifically against the Jews.
One of my best friends is Jewish. Okay,
that's that's right. That's right. Hey, you know what? Hey, no. It counts. It counts. Anyway,
I wasn't taking it away from you. It's just funny. God,
honey,
get all defense.
Honey,
you don't need to get all defensive about your anti-Semitism, Jeff. I hear it all the time when we're not on camera.
What did I say? Anyway, so but the thing is, he doesn't say anything specifically about the Jews. He says something about stop. He says it about.
I'm gonna make you a Jew in a second.
I am trying to.
All right, yeah, you guys smash that one button if you want Jeff to get circumcised live on camera. I ain't saying it's gonna happen during this show, but if you
I'm already circumcised
again.
Anyway, the thing is, he doesn't say anything specifically about the Jews. He says something about the Rothschilds. That's
the escapade with you.
That is the sad thing too. They're not even saying he's stupid. They're saying he's anti-Semitic. It's like, why don't you just point out how stupid this guy is? You've got a sitting city council person who's getting their world history and their fucking news from Alex Jones. Not even Alex Jones. He ain't even that bad anymore, is he?
Nah, he's not even that bad.
No, we're talking the kids who grew up watching Zeitgeist and its endless series of sequels. they decided they were going to become content creators to expose the truth that they found on the internet by ignoring everything which contradicted it. And now some of them are in government. Whoa, that's, my head kind of spins at the thought of that.
White did not return calls or comment. In a series of text messages, he confirmed the voice in the video is his, but expressed surprise that his remarks might be construed as anti-Semitic. Because he did, again, he wasn't talking about the Jews, he's talking about the Rothschilds. Like,
yeah, it wasn't about Jews, it wasn't like a hatred about Jews, it was hating reality and trying to supplement it with his own.
Did you just pull out more Bud Light?
That's all I can afford. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your judgment. I get enough of it when I buy this shit.
Anyway, yeah, he's an elected official and he thinks people can control the weather. So, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Listen, yeah, I mean, what kind of horse shit is that? If we want to control the weather, you got to go all the way to the moon. You got to come up to lunar Israel, and you got to pay $35 deposit just so that you can fill out the application to have a go with the weather machine. Because we don't really take it all that seriously.
And
the weather machine, that is.
And Art says, Jilly Juice can regrow foreskin, true facts. And then our stream laughs.
You just hop on up on that, just hop up on that circumcised dick after you, maybe push a bunch of chili juice up into the rectum there, helps the erection regrow the foreskin, and then pay us money because you learned that.
MC Lucas, woo, hashtag free Dankula. Hey, bet you at Police Scotland Twitter cunts can't trace this not super chat back to the typing fingers I had inside your mom's asshole. Oh wait, that was the rape gangs that your countrymen invented to own the libs, right? And thought crime. Jesus Christ, that was spicy.
That was
Holy
brilliant.
Shit.
I mean, it went. Can you read that back one more time?
Okay. Hey, bet you Police Scotland Twitter cunts can't trace this not super chat back to the typing fingers I had inside your mom's asshole. Oh wait, that was the rape gangs that your countrymen invented to own the libs, right? And thought crime.
Wow.
But it was spelled T-H-O-T crime.
Everything! They got them all. They're like, oh, well, I got all the worst news memes. I'm going to have that all in one go. God bless you. I'm an atheist, but I want to believe in God, because otherwise, the fact that such a brilliant mind could have been produced via just simple natural selection makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
It's divine. Thank you for that. That was brilliant.
Yeah, it was good. A Noble Yeti, actually, this is a bunch of people throwing dimes at us. Spice traders represent from Caligator. Noble Yeti says, gotta make my last dollar in the bank account last, but put to good use. Cat Cadaver has subscribed. How you doing? The
people are legit just like taking it like, hey.
Yeah.
Dance. I like it when you dance like that.
I mean, I'm dancing. At least they're not making me fucking take a goddamn death shot anymore. That's nice.
Good job bringing that up, Jeff.
The Cat Cadaver is subscribed. Thank you very much. The Crimson Drummer resubscribed 3 months so far. Tickle Trunk says, Jeff, stop. Jeff is Goyim-splaining. I mean, I was. So, that's true. I was actually Goyim-splaining.
A friend of mine is in the chat, and they're chatting, and they're saying, like, I went on a box wine phase for a bit. I can tell you, no, I did not.
No, you went
on a... It was carton wine.
Right.
Carton wine.
Which is... And that's worse.
Yeah. Well, you can shut the fuck up right now, because, I'm getting used to directions here. It's fine. And so today Seattle's looking at a high pressure point of 90 degrees around here. Carton wine is fine because it's a singular fucking container. Box wine, 2 containers. It's not even in a box. Guess what it is? Fucking bag. It's like you're drinking some shit in space. Except you're not in space. I'm in space. You're on Earth, drinking out of a space bag. Put in a box so you feel better about it. I'm drinking out of a box because I know what I'm doing. Give me shit about carton wine. That's my $9 bandit, I'll have you know.
All right.
It was a dark time. This last 5 months have been difficult.
That's true.
I'm adjusting.
True.
I haven't gotten carton wine and.
See, now I want to get some box wine. You know, you did that.
No, box wine or carton wine?
Box wine. Fuck carton wine. That's for fucking plebs, dude. Jesus, fuck that.
Somebody doesn't appreciate, you know, artisan sulfites, apparently.
All right. Usually we only do 3 news items, but we wanted to do 4 because I found this one, and this is pretty good. Romanian court tells man he is not alive.
Have you ever? Okay,
Yes.
Before we get into this, because I need to load this up on. Need to load this into my own browser here. We have separate televisions. That was part of the settlement in the divorce. Now, if you've ever seen V Monroe's channel, you'll know this makes perfectly good sense. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't part of the lab work, which resulted in this finding. Because he's like, I saw the guy and yeah, the Facebook account. I looked at his picture and I said, there is no way you can be alive. So, I looked at the lab results and I said, because we don't have privacy laws here in Romania, we don't care. So I said to myself, this man, he needs to die. So I take it upon myself to classify him as dead. Because he has no blood cells at all. I classified saying that his entire body was circulating nothing more than Fanta.
Your fucking V impression is amazing.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah,
I've worked on it.
Yeah. I can tell. Konstantin Reliu, 63, fails to overturn 2003 death certificate because he appealed too late. Hang on. You know what?
I'm sorry. This is actually just V. It's one thing when you see him on a webcam. It's another thing when you see him in a photograph.
I want just a picture of him up on the screen.
Reliu asked the court in the town of Barlad. I've been there. It's a terrible place. To overturn a death certificate obtained by his wife after he spent more than a decade in Turkey. Another place I would never recommend going. During which time he was out of contact with his family. And we can continue because this will turn into Borat real quick.
I'll keep going.
The court told him it was too late. He would have to remain officially deceased. So basically, it's kind of like when your channel dies, but you keep making videos. You have to just keep making videos, but you're dead, and everyone knows it. I am officially dead, although I am alive. Bemused Reliu told local media outlets. I've said this to my family every Christmas. I have no income, and because I have listed dead, I can't do anything. Well, you should have, finished that degree and just gone off to do lab work. It's a really easy thing. It's so much time to shitpost. How long do you want me to go on with this?
No. All right. I love this man is like a living painting. You know, like there's never been a more Romanian man than this dude.
No. I'm sorry, they just figured it out. I didn't even think of it. Well, it's, hashtag KickV is a thing.
Oh, it's Nick V. Yeah.
You guys, listen, I didn't know we had shippers in our audience. So y'all can go the fuck back to Tumblr, okay?
Oh, my God. He may have never found out about his death in his homeland had he not been apprehended by Turkish authorities earlier this year and deported back to Romania because of expired documents. So he is...
Expired documents. Like,
right.
Well, typically I look at the document, I say it's not going to get me sick if it's like 7 to 15 days and it's been in the fridge. So...
Relio
I'm inhabiting the character here.
I know. No, it's good. Roll with it, man. Relio had planned to renew his passport in Romania and return to Turkey, but on arrival, he was detained by immigration officers who informed him he had died in 2003.
Just tell him you're Syrian, and at least they'll send you to Germany.
Okay, Relio
I'll be here
said,
a week. I got nowhere else to be.
Relio said he wanted to return to Turkey and has set up a small company there, but is now faced with the confusing legal battle to regain his identity and obtain a passport. A spokeswoman for the court explained to local news outlets that Relio had been too late with his appeal against the death certificate and had thus lost the case. I'm sorry, sir, but you are still dead.
I would have told them honestly myself, being Romanian, I know how these things work. I would have said, I couldn't have appealed it. I was already dead. I had to come back to life so I could confirm it with you before we could move on. Now, please let me get back into my terrible country. I don't know that. Romania is probably a lovely place. And I just don't want to get banned from any more countries.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Constantine Relio, that which is dead, cannot die?
Never die.
Can never die. Yeah,
that
which is dead can never die. So this man's going to live forever because he's already dead.
Oh no, but look at the misery. Look at the misery in his eyes, right?
Yeah.
He is destined to live forever. This universe is so cruel, it'll never let him go.
I know, he doesn't look like he wants to live forever either, and he's just like, fuck.
Yo, he's coming. He's like,
never going to be able to die. I'm never going to be able to die. These fucking bureaucrats, they make it so I can never fucking die.
Okay, I'm starting to think that V is just Borat and everyone can do the impression. It's like, I couldn't go to 10 years from now, we're going to hear people talking about the golden days of YouTube, like, oh, I couldn't walk down the when I was in high school, I couldn't walk down the hallway without hearing someone saying, he is such a total faggot.
Yeah. Oh man,
this green screen is magical.
Dude, this is such a good idea. I'm fucking tripping out. Like I keep watching it and looking at it like, are we actually doing this? And it looks great. I mean,
cardboard and construction paper. This is what we call Romanian Hollywood.
That's right. All right,
I'm gonna drop that bit before it gets too old and I can't do it again.
Yeah, that
sucks when people drag things out on the internet for way too long, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Fuck me. Okay.
It's already done, Weez. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're good. We're totally good. Akalabeth220 got gifted a sub. Thank you for that. Seaburton95, we need to start # save Nick from Pisswater. Yeah, because
I need is another beer column, and they'll start sending me more than I can drink again, and then I'll have a drinking problem once again. Your
Bud Light does offend me, though. It really honestly does.
It's gross and offensive.
Yeah, it is.
You know what they say, though? It's a bit like sex in a canoe. It's fucking near water. I'm gonna grab another shitty beer.
Half your head's gone. What the fuck happened? Okay, anyway. So
it's just, it's a goddamn Zika, dude.
Everything's a Zika. So for any of you who are new to the Midweek Saints, though, what we do on Thursdays, the main thing with Thursdays is to have fun, to read some silly stories, have a good time, and then the second half of it is it's all about fan appreciation. It's your guys' show. So we've got a link to the Discord on the page. If you scroll down, join the Discord, hop into the waiting room. Here in a few minutes, we're going to roll randomly and start bringing some of you guys in. We're just going to shoot the shit with you.
Mm-hmm. And Jeff might even actually get into the Discord room.
Maybe. It's so funny. It used to be that I had to be on your ass.
It also used to be that you were the only one with a green screen.
Well, look
See,
how times change.
Powers. It brings powers.
Right. It was only what,
Also,
like 4 days ago that you were struggling to do complicated things with OBS, and now you have now you're in space.
Struggling. I was not the one who was struggling with that. My producer was struggling with that. I was just being the talent that I always am.
She's gonna beat your ass next time she sees you.
I fucking hope so.
Oh fuck.
That's gonna be terrible because if I don't get my new screen in that time and she shows up on Saints again, it's gonna be like, here, sit here on the table.
Oh, we
don't move too much.
We gotta watch something.
Half your head'll cut off.
We gotta watch something before we bring anybody in though, because there was that Jonathan Pie video we have to check out. Yeah. Let's do this. All right.
But fucking,
I'm
if
here
there's a God,
outside Airdrie Sheriff Court, where earlier this week YouTube comedian Marcus Meekin, otherwise known as Count Dankula, was convicted of making a grossly offensive video. In the video, he taught his girlfriend's pug dog to do a Nazi salute whilst he repeated the phrase, "Gas the Jews." Count Dankula is due to be sentenced in April.
Stop it.
Right,
Stop.
Tim, I want to talk about this.
Stop. That's 25 seconds. We can get away with that. So, yeah. So once again, Jonathan Pie has offered us. Well, he got really famous because everyone for a while thought he was just actually a news anchor who was going off and got caught on camera. But
I'm not familiar with this guy.
Huh?
I'm not familiar with this guy.
You don't? Oh, you don't know Pie? Sure.
No, I don't know Pie.
Oh God, he's got a great channel. Like usually, like once, twice a week uploads, and it's always this style thing. It's this. He's a newsman. He reports a story, and then they go off air. Huh?
Oh no, I have actually.
You
seen
have
one of these.
seen him. You've seen
it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've seen one of these guys, one of his videos before. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been subbed to him for about a year now, I'd say, and like his content is fucking baller, and it's nice too because this is a 4 minute. Yeah, so what? It's a 4 minute and 23-second video. Yeah. So. It's short, nice little morsel. He gives you everything you need, nothing more. And apparently he has like a whole stand-up act. He's a comedian naturally, like
cool.
Sargon. Yeah, Carl even went and saw him live. And so yeah, that's probably enough talking to the point where we got.
Right, okay. So some people found this offensive. Understandable. Some people found it funny. The video got shared 3 million times on YouTube with lots of inane comments like lol underneath. Okay, so clearly some people found it funny. What's that tell you, Tim? It tells you that both offence and humour are subjective. Either way, it was a fucking joke, you cunts!
Ooh, I like this guy already. This guy already.
Yeah, he's the right kind of British, I'd say.
Yeah.
That was a
and
good
he might go to
break.
prison. Okay, he was convicted because the judge believed he was inciting racial hatred. It's a fucking pug dog. He was mocking Nazis. I'll tell you where else in history you'd be convicted of a crime for teaching your dog to mock Nazis. Nazi fucking Germany. You'd have had the fucking Gestapo kicking your fucking door in. The fucking EDL is
happen.
That did happen, yeah.
That actually did happen in Nazi Germany.
Yep.
They were worried that the dog was making fun of his Führer. And so it's almost like, as our dear friend Dr. Randermercam said, a government which describes itself both as nationalist and socialist has convicted a man for teaching a dog to make fun of Nazis.
Watching the video of a Nazi pug dog going, yeah, that portrays us in a good light. Find me one neo-Nazi who is using that YouTube clip as a recruiting tool. It's a pug mimicking their glorious leader. So yes, it is offensive if you're a fucking Nazi. What if you mock something and some twat is offended and some uptight, humourless judge doesn't get the joke? And because the Scottish legal system is so backward, you might not even get a fucking jury. You're fucked! In that instance, this judge has basically said we are not allowed to make fun of Nazis in case it's misinterpreted.
That's a good point. That's true. That's absolutely fucking true, man. Dude, this man is like, he's
You're gonna go subscribe to Jonathan Pie now, ain't you?
I am actually. I am. As soon as I unpause this.
The prosecution said that context and intent are irrelevant, and the judge agreed. Think about that, Tim. In order to get a conviction, they had to willfully misunderstand the context of the video. The judge basically admitted it. Yes, Tim, yes, he did repeatedly use the phrase, gas the Jews. It's the extremity of the phrase is the point. That's the joke. Funny or not, offensive or not, and without context, of course it's not funny. But in context, it's a cute little pug dog reacting to one of the worst things you could ever say.
And here's the saddest thing, I think, too, is that the courts and the government have not only made it so that we need to explain a joke,
right? Yeah.
But that they refuse to accept the explanation after it's offered.
Yeah, of course they did. Of course they did. Let's watch just a little bit more, but we're not going to watch the whole thing because we want everybody to actually go and watch this video. We're going to put Jonathan Pye's link in the description when we upload this.
And we'll tell you this much too. I'm going to go find a lighter real quick, but I'll tell you this much too. The part we're not going to show you, I hope, is it's good. It's a good bit.
Yeah.
To go and oh, by the way, but when you go and subscribe to Jonathan Pye, which you all should, and you go and watch this video using the link which you'll find, make sure to tell them Saints sent you, because I mean, I'm not saying like it'd be really cool to get Jonathan Pye on the show.
It would be pretty amazing to get Jonathan Pye on the fucking show.
That's the fucking point. It's a joke, you fucking cunts. Where are the artists, the writers? Where are the comedians? Where are they? Why are they not up in fucking arms? You've got Ricky Gervais, David Baddiel, a handful of others. That's it, basically. Everyone else is a fucking coward. The reason they don't want to stick their head above the parapet is because, you know, freedom of speech is like so unfashionable these days.
Freedom of speech is unfashionable these days. The thing is though, like, we gotta be real about some shit, though, a little bit, because freedom of speech is unfashionable these days, and it is kind of shitty because there are assaults on freedom of speech constantly, but you also do have a lot of dickheads who are trying to use freedom of speech as a fucking excuse for being giant pieces of shit, too. Now,
well, that's true.
That is
true. I'm still here before I go and disconnect to get my. I'm in ghost form, Jeff. Listen.
Okay.
Pure blood Jews can do this, but only on the moon. Now.
Okay.
That being the case, what I would say is that it is important not only to understand that dickheads will indeed use freedom of speech as an excuse to be dickheads, but if they could not do that, we could not do this.
That's true. That's
true. But also, fuck those people you're talking about. They're a bunch of cunts, and I don't like them.
Well, thank you, Space Abraham, for that wisdom. Anyway, but this is to say that the people who do use it as an excuse to be an asshole means that in any way it should be infringed, and they shouldn't be able to say those things. It's just... it is still something to keep in mind.
What?
Nothing important. Anyway, everybody go subscribe to
Are
Jonathan
you fucking
Pye.
hearing voices again, dude? Listen, I teleport out of my chair for like a half second in order to get myself a lighter so that I can like light my Bud Light as cigarettes, that being a Marlboro light. And yeah, and you start talking to voices and shit and like justifying like hate speech. You justify hate speech on this channel, boy? Huh?
I was talking to Space Abraham, thank you.
Oh, you didn't tell me he showed up.
Yeah.
Fucking damn, I get to hang out with that dude. I almost think he doesn't like me.
He likes me. So by all means, everybody go subscribe to Jonathan Pye. He's fucking amazing. He's brilliant. I'm actually gonna go do that right now.
Yeah, and it's funny because they're bite-sized morsels, right? They're bite-sized morsels that you get to enjoy, and then you're just like, when's the new pie coming out? It's kind of like you look at your subscription list, and I imagine a lot of you are in the same position I am, where it's like, well, why does my subscription list suck these days? Oh, that's right, I haven't really updated it over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pie comes out with a video, and it's like, oh, Pie video, that's great. It's like, oh, Pie and Commenticate on the same day. I'm in heaven. I might actually be inspired to make a video.
All right. So we've got to roll. We're gonna pull some people in here. Let's get this up. We've got. Oh no! Shit! Moved the wrong thing. Fuck you! All right. So how many people we got in the way?
So Anna Hot of Hearts give us Space Braham.
Space Braham. I like that. Okay.
That's good, right?
18 people in the waiting room. Crank this up to the 18. And generate. Number 3. Who's number 3? We've got Alchemic Terror Alligator. Terror Gator. Alma.
Gator. It's our gator. It's our gator.
Alma.
Alma.
Wait, no, that's not Alma. That's Callie. That's right. That's Callie.
Oh.
Alma is
okay. Because I saw somebody talk about Alma, like, you know, nobody can afford Alma. I'm like,
Alma is Almaga for Alchemic Terror. That's Caligator. What's going on, Callie?
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, it was right when I stepped off to go use the fucking John. Okay.
By the way, for the audience watching, every one of these people is represented by, well, the television off to my right here.
Ooh, how excellent!
Till Jeff figures out a way to make that actually really work.
I could actually do something with that.
There we go.
Yeah. You guys.
Oh, you're gonna do a hyper
You can do a
close-up? There we go.
You can do like a little screen capture dealy and like just crop it out.
Right. That's what I'll do. Oh, that's cool. What's going on, man?
Not much. Just getting stuff ready for the after show for tonight. AKA fucking about in City Skylines for a few minutes in between.
Right. Okay. Fair.
How does it feel to be on not Space Ghost? This is an iconic thing, dude. You got to keep in mind, like, because this show is going to be bigger than like Dick Van Dyke and shit. And in the history of its television run, as we will refer to the internet in the future, they will remember the time that we went to the moon, and you were the first person we talked to.
Right.
Yeah, that is some fortuitous luck. Yes, I mean, I'm broadcasting from Space City, Houston. So I mean that's probably got something to do with it.
True. That's more than likely something to do with it.
How many Jews live there, though?
In Houston? Actually, quite a bit. We up in the heights and stuff. Yeah, we actually have a pretty I won't call them insular, but they all stick around to that area of town.
They're just waiting for the transports up here to lunar Israel. So I mean, let them know it's founded. We have a dome. It's not. I mean, it's kind of, as you can tell, it's kind of like, you know, terribly constructed and shit. Like none of them beams are straight. They're probably gonna fall down.
It's because you didn't bring the space Mexicans up there to help you build your dome and walls. Clearly, we are very talented people in that regard. You know.
True.
Yeah, but you're from so far away, and we don't know how to feed you.
Tacos.
Yeah, but it's like,
Just
what do I do?
Pure diet of tacos.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking moon juice here. We're at a point in which we're thinking like, okay, well, clearly we just need to put sriracha on a piece of space matzah, and we're good.
Throw a little. Oh
my god!
You guys don't eat the pork, so I mean, just give it to us. You know, we know how to treat a pig. So
I just noticed he disappeared, but I didn't notice that he disappeared when he did it. So. Welcome everyone to Space Tube Saints. I'm your host, Wizard of Cause. With me, as always, Caligator here. Lives here.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean that was my previous job. I was attack gator for keeping the other lunar lizards safe. You know. Keep. Well, what would be the pest to Harry the humble moon lizard farmers?
Harry the humble moon lizard farmer, what would his pest be? You're tempted to say space gopher, but I would say, I guess, feminists.
feminists. I was gonna say like I was gonna say lunar Nazis, but
no, it was easy. I was trying to think of something else. I was gonna go with vegans, but that's
vegans.
Best.
Yeah. Oh, in any case, I didn't really look at their faces while mauling them, so it's just kind of bite, shake around, twist off limbs, that sort of thing.
Yeah, twist around, and then especially when they're vegans, though. I mean,
very
no protein,
very well put together. No protein,
none at all. And
what the my biggest fuck problem. Are you two talking about? I had to go pee, and I come back and I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Just lunar cuisine. The thing is I mean, and it's actually something to think about too. When you live on the moon, as we do now. I'm still worried about those beams. We should have gotten the space Mexicans, but
you should have. But I mean, you could have ordered out for them. You could have ordered out for them when you sent us back down to Earth to upload the other to uplift the other shitlords.
Yeah, well, I mean, more than that, even still, it's the kind of thing like ever since Elon Musk has been doing his like tourist thing coming up to fucking space Israel, because he's like, I'm South African and I know what it feels like not to have a homeland that's your own, all this shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. We talked about it with him. But yeah, ever since he's been doing that, there's so many fucking hipster vegans show up. I can't help but think that if we just feed them into a grinder, we could produce superior soylent for the lunar colony.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, and except it's really nothing but filler. It's basically like getting Taco Bell meat, right? It's not meat.
Right.
There's no real meat to them because protein is overrated. Yeah. So anyway, I've dragged this joke out long enough. What do you got? What else you got? What else you
got? I did finish that painting. I sent it to Jeff late last night.
You did.
And yeah. So you both now have your art that I promised I was going to do for you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull that up here in just a second. I need to figure out a way that I can do this cleverly while not messing with this screen capture that I did. Fuck. Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, yeah, I'm not completely retarded. No, I am completely retarded. There we go. All right.
Only marginally.
Right.
To a point in which you are protected under certain pieces of legislation, but not others.
Right. No, I got this. YouTube Saints. Hey, keep talking. I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just watching. Well, I'm watching the stream right now, and yeah, that's some clever shit. Just to zoom in on that particular screen caps, Jeff.
Thank you very much.
Don't want to zoom in anywhere else.
No, what we need to do is we need to find a way to apply a Warhol filter to it, so that
actually, you guys do know that Discord does an overlay kit for OBS.
It does, yeah. I know how to do. Oh fuck me! Why am I not doing that?
Because you can just select the live show and it'll only pop up live show whenever you guys have it going.
Okay,
I'm just gonna sit here and pretend that I know all about OBS and Discord, because
Discord. Shut up! I'm a
master at both of them, as you all know.
Speaking of, after last Sunday's show, we at the after show are now affiliate for Twitch. We managed to get affiliate status.
Hey, all right.
You fucking deserve it. You're part of a great family, an internet streaming family.
Our holy trinity.
Except we actually do what we do by lifting each other up without apparently being aware that we were doing it.
Family.
Well, I mean, you guys had the pre-show, and one thing that I thought about with the pre-show, and I was explaining it to you, Nick, the other show, but the pre-show is just Jables and Waffle, and occasionally they bring somebody in.
Right.
But I was well, I mean they do every show. We
have a guest every format. We have a format every show and a guest for every format. Huh.
Well, I really like how you guys have it for our midweek show and stuff here. It's we get to hear all these interesting stories from all the people in the Discord, and quite honestly, it's kind of morphed into its own community thing, and there's a lot of really good conversations that happen on it.
Basically,
So,
it's like, I'm really glad you guys do your show before ours. That way, we get to basically get through all of the needless horse shit, and we can actually talk about the interesting things.
There we go. That's me as a Fremen. I fucking love it. It's badass, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's cool. All right,
It's pretty still guy. You're pretty still guy. You're the little still guy there.
pretty still guy. For sure.
Like, well, I mean, that's like, let's be honest, that's like the Frank Herbert version of being based.
Okay, yeah, okay. No, I can get with that.
Who's more based than Stilgar?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah. Who is the? What was the name of the guy who was the leader of the Fedakeen?
Fedakeen.
It's been too long since I've read the books.
The leader
Like,
of the no. He ended up turning into like this absolute zealot cuck who ended up being demoisturized.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Moisturize me.
No. Oh no, it was Stilgar. No, yeah. That was Stilgar.
We should,
Okay, because I was thinking of the other guy. Because in Dune, well, there's Stilgar, and yeah, he was the fucking badass. But then there was also, I can't remember his name. If somebody in the chat can remember his name, I want to say Korva, but not.
No.
Yeah, no, in book, I think it was in like book 2, he turns into this like absolute.
Elma says Gurney Halick.
Well, Gurney Halick was a troubadour warrior. I'm such a fucking nerd.
God, like I really do need to, like, if we get one of the movie nights and stuff on the Discord, I'll prod them to put on Dune again, because I haven't watched it in forever. Also, the film adaptation.
I need to keep my phone on the right side. I got a call. Just so you all know.
Okay. Anyway, okay, so Callie, you find anything fucking amazing out there? Anything you want to share with us? Anything you want to shill, promote, blast out into the world?
Ooh, well, aside from our show and my art, let's see here. We're also doing on the same Twitch channel, Lisi, Feldy, myself, and Squigs and Dap, and also Nightwing now. Okay. We're doing a D&D live stream show.
Really?
So so basically like kind of structured similar to what you get with Critical Role and whatnot. I'm doing the editing on the first episode right now, but we will be live streaming every session, and it's going to be on Saturdays around 3 p.m.
Okay. Make sure. So, do you already have the channel made?
Yeah. It's the same channel that I use for After Saints and all my other junk that I do. So twitch.tv/Caligator.
Right. Do you do any of it on YouTube as well?
I want to figure out how to do YouTube live streaming, but like everything that I've tried is kind of like exploded. Typically. Sure, I used to use Beam. I used to use Beam, which allowed me to stream to Picardo, Twitch, and YouTube simultaneously. But for some reason, YouTube never worked on it. So
Restream.io is pretty good too. Well, you know what? I tell you what. So, 2 things. Number 1, make sure you get me that Twitch channel. Send me a DM through Discord. Sure. Also, if you have the Lesser Saints one as well, just to help me out with this, because I want to set auto hosting up with our Twitch channel, so that this channel auto hosts you guys. Right?
Oh, sweet! Yeah.
I want to do that. So send me both those links. And if you do end up getting a YouTube, immediately let me know how that goes. And also get with me later, and I will red pill you, my dude, on Restream, and we'll make this work. Okay?
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to declare you dead.
I might. Yeah, I might do that.
I'm sorry, but the stories of my death were greatly exaggerated.
So were they of the other guys we were talking about. But you see how that ended up? We're talking about governments here. This whole show has been dedicated to pointing out how bad governments are at doing shit. Apparently.
All right, we're gonna let you bounce, man, and we're gonna move on a little bit. But it's always a pleasure to speak with you. And you know what? We're gonna be playing some games here pretty soon, anyway, aren't we?
Ooh.
I'm thinking PUBG tonight. I'm feeling PUBG, especially because, by the way, I've been noticing PUBG advertisements on my channel there, and I'm like, if I could get anyone to advertise on that channel, I'm so happy it's that thing. Well, they got a mobile. They got a mobile.
If you guys want to group up for Fortnite sometime, I do have that too.
No one cares about your Fortnite victories.
Hey, I like Fortnite. All right, you know what? I like Fortnite a lot.
I like World of Warcraft and PUBG at the same time too, but you know, I could play one at a time.
All right, we love you, Callie. We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Bye bye.
Later, guys.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you doing? What is
nothing? Nothing.
Are you preparing drugs?
It's just the key. It's not drugs. Drugs are things men make. This is something nature makes, and this is something I get out of nature by virtue of grinding it up in a great gift that I got from a wonderful subscriber of mine. By the way, Wizard of Cause, P.O. Box 3861, Manchester, New Hampshire, 030 something. Yeah, so no, there's no drugs here. Not doing acid on this stream unless people really want me to. By the way, smash 1 in that chat if you would like to see me on a green screen on acid to make an exploitable.
Okay. So we got Anime Moon donated. Hey Nick, here's a $5 to go to you drinking something actually alcoholic like some damn bourbon or some moonshine. By Dagda's furry beard, I know I'm gonna need some to deal with work tonight. And riling up some dumb fags in Discord on shit blogs. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Cesarison tossed us $1, and then Larry Kubiak donated $50. Larry, thank you, buddy. Hashtag free Dankula. When we are training our dogs to go and fight the great meme war of 2018. Mine is Obergruppenführer already. Love you fuckers. Have some drinks on me. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Listen, I'm just, it's this kind of thing which makes me like really glad I don't live in the UK, because I have a confession to make.
Okay.
To all of you.
Sure, sure.
I once owned a Shiba Inu who it was just to fuck with a girl I was kind of into. We weren't even together, but I trained this dog to make really good propaganda films.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't think I'd create a canine Goebbels, but I did, and you know, so that happened. But I want to actually use this opportunity here because it's been weighing on my conscience so much. Police Scotland, at Police Scotland, yeah, that's right, yeah. Police Scotland. I would like you to contact Interpol and let them know I would like to turn myself in for this hate crime. I understand that retroactively this caused the Holocaust, and so I feel like I need to atone for what has happened. It's not funny, Jeff. Listen, I mean, I want to go to Scottish prison with Dankula so the two of us can sit together in a courtroom at some point, like we're in the fucking Hague. No, Nuremberg. Yeah, that's the thing. I actually want to be brought to Nuremberg for trial. So, Police Scotland, Tony Blair, whoever's watching, if you can contact Interpol and get me run up in an international criminal court, I'd really appreciate that, because otherwise nothing makes any fucking sense.
You could say that again.
See, it was funny right up until the end. That's a good joke. They were really good films, to be fair. But I mean, it was a Shiba Inu, and I think it was at one time like its ancestor was owned by Miyazaki, which explains why they were so good. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
Who's the next? unfortunate soul to have to tread upon this lunar landscape.
Unfortunate souls. We got 20 people in. Generate 13. 1, 2.
Okay, sir is watching. For the record, it was not Rags. I mean, he's a dog who makes good films, but he was not my dog, and they were not those films.
Leslie Maxwell, you gotta unmute and undeafen there, my love.
Yeah, see, here we get a Lesser Saints partisan.
Hmm?
Oh, it's LSD Leslie Maxwell. That's Lesser Saints Discord.
All right, my loves.
All right, how's it going? How are you, Maxwell?
I am none too shabby. Hoping to find you both in good form.
Well, we are in space, so
We're on the fucking moon, dude. Not even Magneto did this well.
Yeah.
All he had was a fucking asteroid. We got an asteroid that's perfectly round. And
yeah.
And Yahweh approves.
I must admit, I'm finding it quite encouraging to, and dare I say the word, community.
Ooh.
But yeah, the saints and the lesser saints, it's definitely growing, like in a really good way.
In a weird way.
In a weird way, yeah, it's definitely weird, but also really good.
No, it's in the correct way. It's not based upon, hey guys, like, you know, so and so brought me here. It's about, I like your shit and I'm gonna stick around.
Yeah,
that's what a fucking audience is really made of. It's not about like, oh my god, I'm a huge fan of so and so, so you're okay with me.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh no, I will say every time I dip into the YouTube Saints Discord, though, I am reminded of a line.
Stop the asking.
I don't know if you guys know him, Watsky.
Watsky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know George Watsky. Yeah, he just had this one line. It's like, I'm in charge of a strange cult of dudes. And I'm like, after like 2 years of that song being out, I'm now like, I get into the Discord, and after 20 minutes in the voice chat, I'm like, oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, see?
Then you're like, all right, that makes perfect sense now. I have learned stuff.
I get what a weird cult is like.
I guess we are sort of cult-like.
We're kind of culty. We are a little bit culty. The whole Saints like network thing is a little culty. It's a little weird.
Oh, it's better than culty. There's already been a reform movement. I mean, we had the Brocialists versus the Lesser Saints for a while.
True. There's Pizza Stand, Trappistan, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. This is how we know we are maintaining a healthy and diverse community, right? Because none of you can agree upon the fake shit that you made up when I was blackout drunk that we apparently inspired. It's a good thing. It
is an absolutely outstanding thing, and we're getting our mega nerdsbergs on, sort of thing, because, like, you know, we're being taken over by y'all. It's like we've got a part-time campaign going on Wednesdays. We've got a full-time campaign beginning on Saturdays, and we've also got a one-shot system also running on Saturday.
That's perfect. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm getting such a nerd burner over this because I haven't played in years. It's like, oh, I get to play D&D again. Oh my god, this is amazing!
I so wish that I had the fucking time to join in, man. I really honestly do. I miss doing all that kind of role playing and fucking paging through all the fucking rule books and things like that. I loved it.
Ooh, suggestion, idea forming. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, tell you what, right? On the Let's say once we've got the thing kind of up and running, what about a guest spot for like a one shot sort of thing?
Oh, or like I could play an NPC.
Yeah.
Okay. I would fucking do that in a heartbeat. Absolutely. It has to be something. It has to be something absolutely batshit insane though. And I'll
hell yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, as long as you don't go murder hobo.
Yeah. No. That sounds amazing. I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I
Fucking.
love seeing in the chat like it's like what?
Yeah, well, what does baffled me?
I need to be part of this. You guys are playing D&D and I'm not involved. It's a fucking war crime.
I need to go get a beer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a beer.
Right on.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, if you don't invite the the appropriate nerds into the game, you're gonna end up next to fucking Dankula in fucking Nuremberg, aren't you?
But you didn't invite me to the D&D campaign. Hate crime, sent into prison.
Oh, here's a fun thing. Here's a fun concept to chew on. Germans in 1940s, would have rather been tried by Scots or English than they would have by Soviets. And yet now, communists are prosecuting Scots for making fun of Germans.
Oh my god!
Again!
I never thought of it like that. Holy shit! That's wow. That changes everything.
It does.
Okay, you've just took something rather unusual and turned it into Twilight Zone level strange.
Zone on the end of that. I was kind of worried. I'm like, I'm not writing 50 Shades of Grey here. 50 Shades of Dank. How many ways can we put you in chains and fuck you for 2 years? Yeah, no, I'm not writing that particular novel quite yet.
So basically, if we
I will be writing that novel. Don't you fucking fucking copyrighted.
Oh God.
You're right, my love. Shit.
I'm back.
Oh, fuck, you are. God damn it.
Hey.
Right.
Sorry. What?
Well, I guess when you watch this recording later on, you can hear the best joke of the night. I think, yeah.
And we have reformed the entire situation, repackaged it, and made it Twilight Zone-esque great.
Yep, and also I found a way to compare Dankula's situation to Stephanie Meyer's terrible writing. So,
and I missed it? Huh? And I missed it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, well, you had to go get a beer. I mean, you know, priorities
no, he had to go piss. And I'd probably do on Sundays at least. I'll say I probably do rather routine damage, permanent damage to my internal organs by carrying on and getting through the show. But it's Thursday, so it's like, hey, we can go piss and find lighters, and who knows what'll happen then. And then you miss good jokes sometimes is all.
Yeah.
It's probably one of those kind of had to be there to kind of like, you know, appreciate the whole thing.
Also, I mean,
why is that echoing? It's echoing every time it does the stream thing. It's echoing. It's driving me fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. I don't know why it's doing that either because it's doing it on our end as well.
I know. It totally is.
Weird. I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Stop.
I win again. Yeah, so, Leslie, you've been hanging around and got to hear some of the best jokes of the show.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you, do you have anything you would like to pimp, promote, shill, or otherwise ingratiate strangers with that you have not already, or what you have already?
Actually, there is one individual who has kind of come to my attention. Zanamaru had them on for a fireside chat on the HBR. And they're quite based, believe it or not. They're called Alfs Void on the old YouTubes. And she's a pretty smart cookie.
Alfs Void?
Alfs Void, yeah.
How do you spell that?
ALFS Void.
Oh, Alfs Void. I was like, Alfs.
Oh, there's an absence of house cats to eat.
Okay. Would you do me a favor? Find their channel link and send it to me in DM on Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sweet. All right, thanks, buddy. I'm so happy that you got a chance to come on, and we'll either play some D&D soon, or we will play some video games soon. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah! Always a pleasure to be here, my loves.
All right.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu
You good?
Akbar.
I just realized too. So the other night, this is like what 2 weeks ago that we had the Neil Breen night, right?
Oh, that was glorious.
That was a good night. That was a good night. So
Yeah,
I
that's
decided
good.
there was not enough people who had seen Neil Breen movies, so we watched Double Down and then I Am Here. Now,
Now.
You have to do the pause. There are 4 periods after it.
It's not an ellipsis. It's not
No.
an ellipsis. It's a
The
period of time which is meant to pass for you. And then it happens, and then he is here.
now.
Then.
Yeah. But then we still.
Context doesn't matter anymore. Context does.
But we did not get to watch Fateful Findings, and we did not get to watch Pass Through. So we actually have 2 more Neil Breen movies. We got to do another movie night, another Neil Breen movie night.
By the way, big shout out and thank you to a good friend of mine for showing me The Room finally. It really is a movie that you shout at the screen. Well, not even necessarily shout, but you ask questions of the movie. Is like, who is this?
Dude,
Why are they here?
I'm serious though. Like when you watch The Room, you should try and get invested into the character Johnny. It's way more fun if you.
Oh no, I did. I really cared about Johnny. I'm like, Johnny's having a fucking tough run of things,
and he's such a good guy.
I hope there's some. He's the best guy, and I hope there's somebody on the roof to cheer him up. Oh, hey, there is.
He just needs somebody to throw the football back and forth with. That's all he needs.
Hey, do you want to go up to the roof and throw the football around a little bit? You might. Well, here's the thing. I did figure something out, and this is it's not even a spoiler because there's nothing to spoil in the movie. But well, there is something to spoil. But I did figure out exactly why the tuxedo scene happened.
Why?
Well, Mark had to shave, either for another role or he shaved in between shoots. Mark shaved the perfect brawny man beard off,
Right.
and then like, oh no, we needed to do these reshoots yesterday, Mark. My name's not Mark. I don't care anymore. Fuck this whole world.
I'm so tired of this world.
I'm so tired of this film. But yeah, no, they had either had to do reshoots, or dude had to do a different role, right?
Yeah.
So he shaves, and they're like, "How do we fit this in?" Oh, I've got it. Johnny's still getting married for some reason. They're going to have a dress rehearsal for just the guys, in which they do what they do during the bachelor party, which is just throw the football around. Johnny doesn't need. We know Johnny doesn't need a stripper.
Right, of course he doesn't.
He's too faithful and pure and honest and good and awesome and successful, and he did not hit her.
He did not. Okay, so we actually need to check something out real quick. We gotta check something out real quick. Ready? Do you still have the My Circle open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Don't cry because it's over. Cry because they announced it to your friends online. If you disagree with me, you're wrong. There are only 2 options. Make progress or don't make progress, but tell people you did. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about hiding what a loser you are. To err is human. To begrudge is human. To begrudge someone for remembering your error is love. Great things never come from comfort zones. They come from erogenous zones. The whole world isn't working against you. It's just there is no reason to like you.
Oh, missed opportunity. Damn it. No, I heard that when I thought the setup. I'm like, that's a great setup. And I'm thinking, like, the world is not against you. Just the portions that you're involved with.
Yeah.
Now we have discovered recently, by the way, our good friend Chad Rothcock. Was it
Brad Warcock?
Brad Warcock, that's it. Yes, our dear friend Brad Warcock apparently has a rather successful stand-up career. Did you know this, Jeffrey?
I did not know that, actually, no.
You did know this, because I told you this a couple weeks ago, but now I'm telling all of them.
I have brain damage, whatever.
Well, so do most life coaches, so hey. You get your own daytime show soon enough, huh?
Yeah. I love fucking Brad Warcock, dude. He's so fucking good.
We got motherfuckers waiting. They want to talk to us because they don't have anything better to do.
Anime Moon says, "Hey Jeff, check shit posting." I will in a second. God damn it. Real Life Gimli says, "Being a grave robbing murder hobo is the best way to play D&D." True. Mad Coach Pop says, "Would Dankula go to jail in Moon, Israel?"
No. We don't have jails here. We don't need jails here. I mean, for one thing, we don't have any dogs. They get really fucked up about the gravity, and then they die, like bugs. In general.
What is this supposed to be that you sent me? What is... I don't... Maybe you can make sense out of this, Nick? Like... Yeah, it's time for World Meme War 2? I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Listen, you gotta invert one of the exclamation points, that way it looks like it's in Spanish. No, honestly, Kevin Hart with oh wow, Gary Oldman too. Anyone with mouth eyes, I didn't know that was a thing. Do you want to show that real quick?
What are you talking about?
It's in shitposting. It's just above Mido's comment. Kevin
okay.
Hart and Gary Oldman. It's
fucking goddamn Jesus.
That's pretty amazing. That's terrifying.
All right, hang on.
You guys are all very welcome for this.
Yep, there's that. Yep. Okay.
This happened, and you all get to be a part of it.
I guess so.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That's. Yeah. See, how can you not listen to a person who speaks at you 3 times?
That's right.
It wasn't so much what he said with his mouth and his voice as much as what he said with his eyes, which I just knew I just had to get everyone.
A Noble Yeti, gotta go to work, take the rest of my money, pink is up my dudes, thank you buddy. The Cat Cadaver says I'm tipsy. I'll be right over. Baytonic has resubscribed for 4 months, thank you very much, appreciate that. So let's roll. Let's see where this.
Allahu Akbar. Yes, let's see who the next unfortunate is. Seeing some exciting names in there.
17 people in here. Generate. Let's do lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got HimselfXD. HimselfXD, you there, man?
Extra dank, bitch.
Dab on it.
No.
Hey, what's up? Sorry.
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I got chose.
You didn't get chose. You won.
I know I didn't get chose. It was random.
Fate. It's an even better arbiter than either of us because it's the only thing that can ever be fair.
And it's less drunk.
I wouldn't go that far. Have you seen how our fates have been?
Okay, that's pretty fair.
So how you doing, bud?
Not much.
How do you feel about stuffing Kevin Hart's mouth into his eyeballs?
Well, it's a great thing, man.
All right, so surgery it is. Kevin Hart, you heard her first. I know you watched the show.
Oh, Kevin Hart is a huge fan of the show.
Oh, is he? I mean, like, this is the only thing he stops. This is the only thing he stops playing Fortnite for, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's a small man, so he needs to play Fortnite because PUBG's too grown up. But
PUBG's awesome.
It is. And
I don't like Fortnite that much, but
Fortnite is basically what happened when PUBG was feeling really big because all the sales were good. Went out one night, got hammered, and then ended up plowing World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
I like them both. Damn it! What the fuck?
I don't have any. Okay, I don't have any problem with people liking Fortnite, but I do like to give people shit for liking Fortnite. It's fun.
Why? Why?
I go like
because you can. Because you
exactly.
Can. Because it's like, oh, you were #1 battle royale in Fortnite. That's great. How many PUBG wins do you have? Wow, that's funny. You don't have any of those.
Dude, Fortnite is harder than fucking PUBG. It is.
I wouldn't know because I don't play it. That's why I feel comfortable talking shit.
I like them both. I like them both. There's less hackers on Fortnite than there are on PUBG. That's why I've been playing Fortnite lately.
I don't get that. I don't really run into hackers and on PUBG at all.
I ran into one.
I play first person only though. I ran into a few, like 2 or something like that, and I have way too many hours.
I ran into one hacker on PUBG, and it pissed me off enough that I didn't play it for like 3 weeks. So I mean, maybe that's just like a failing on my part. But okay, so it sounds like you're a pretty big gamer then, HimselfXD.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So are you mostly PC? Do you do some console stuff too?
Almost entirely PC. I started on a PlayStation 1, but that's about it.
Okay, okay.
Then you grew up. Then you grew up and became an adult. You became a man.
Well,
right?
now, hey, hang on a second. I recently got
just misgendered a motherfucker.
I was a little kid when I started playing PC.
Yeah, that was a genuine. I misgendered you real quick, didn't I? I'm sorry.
What?
I misgendered you.
Misgendered me.
Yeah.
I am a man.
Listen, according to at least one Frenchman that I've seen on YouTube, at least having the mind of a child is a form of a gender that you can be attracted to, and that needs to be protected. So, listen, we're not here to stir pots, okay?
You're right. We're not here to stir pots, Nick.
Exactly. We're not here to stir pots. So why stir the pot any further than it's already been stirred? Can we move on? Move on. Yeah.
Anyway, the main thing I was going to ask you, though, is, like, what's the main thing that you really like? Do you like to do mostly the competitive stuff? Is there something else that you're like, really
mostly
into?
Competitive.
Mostly competitive. Do you do any fighting games?
No, not really.
I was really hoping you were going to say golf. I was so hoping you were going to say, yeah, no, I play golf with friends all the time. That's just not just competitive. It's a battle if you want it to be.
It is.
Like I've got 14 strokes to fuck your game up, boy.
Yeah. But yeah, mainly I like games like Counter-Strike, PUBG, of course, stuff like that. I haven't tried Tarkov.
Neither
just didn't have the money for it, so.
Yep.
But
yep.
Yeah,
it looks cool, but I mean, I'd rather eat not Domino's this week, at least once. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, so the main thing that I've been thinking about too is like we have just so many gamers in like I'm just gonna say the fucking word. I have to get comfortable with it. The Saints community. We have so many gamers, and
cult.
The Saints cult. That's right. The Saints cult. That's right.
Let's call it a cult. That way, the only people who want to get involved
praise
with
the
it
Moonjew
are bold enough to try.
That I wanna do more stuff with more people, you know, and a lot more like competitive games.
Have you talked to Memory about this though, Jeff? Come on, it was like a few steps back.
Anyway, so but I
want to do stuff with different people too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But they put a Mortal Kombat XL. They finally fixed the net code for the PC version, and it's on sale. And I bought that shit, and it actually is pretty fucking good. So I'm trying to find people who will fight with me, because I bought Nick Tekken, and he's never fucking played with me.
No,
I bought you
twice.
fucking Tekken.
No, we have twice.
I'm just as
we
bad
have
about
played
that.
Twice.
We played. Oh, okay.
There's been 5 times. Yeah, no, there's been 5 times you've asked me to play. 2, I could actually manage to do it because I wasn't in the middle of doing something else that was even dumber than playing Tekken. But no, I mean, and then actually the first time I got in, I whooped your ass. You're like, what the fuck? Like, why do you know this game? I'm like, I don't know.
I let him win.
And then, well, no, the second time it was more about like, oh no, I think I know this game. Ah, shit, that was poorly timed. Ah, fuck. All right, no, try again. Ah, fuck, I'm off. It's like playing poker. It's like I can learn poker, and everyone's like, oh, it's a noob. He didn't know what he's doing, and then I win.
All right. So, PUBG, Fortnite, League of Legends, Tekken, the Mortal Kombat XL, and most specifically, the thing that I think I would love to play more with the Saints cult is golf with your friends, because my god, that shit is way too much fucking fun. It's way too fun to play golf with your friends.
My friend was giving me shit because I don't have it, because I stream on Twitch a little bit. And he was like, you're a streamer and you don't have golf with your friends?
You gotta get it, dude. It's so fun.
I don't.
Yeah, it's better than mounting your friends, honestly. It's like because you are only in control of how bad you are.
Right. That's right.
You are bad. Everyone is bad. And there we go. Now, I will say, if somebody... there was a challenge real quick, Jeff.
Okay.
Anna Hot of Hearts said if she gets her hands on Mortal Kombat, she'll whoop your ass.
I'm gonna buy it for you tonight, darling.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna fucking do that right now. Fuck you.
There we go.
Fuck you.
So, yeah, Anna, yeah, you better prove yourself right. Otherwise, it's gonna be like when Jeff bought me Tekken and I whooped his ass.
No, I'm legitimately like fucking doing it right now. I am legitimately gonna buy Anna Hot of Hearts fucking Mortal Kombat. You're gonna eat some shit, girl. Fucking.
So you know something that's really weird, like PUBG's competitive scene.
Yeah.
Compared to like I was playing semi-pro games for a little bit, but the team disbanded, so it's no longer a thing. But it kind of, you know, things get in the way. People kind of have immaturity issues, you know, that kind of thing.
Sure.
People are terrible, and that's what makes everything awful. Yeah. No.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's
something interesting is that everyone is like alive at the end circles. It's like 50, 60 people. It starts with 64 people usually, a lot of the games. There's like 60 people left, and the circle's tiny as fuck. And it's like, where the fuck are these people? I
love that thing because that's always when I shine, because I have no idea what to expect, right? So I'm running around, you know, if it's PUBG, I'm running around in this tiny little circle. I'm like, where are all these people? And then it's like a bunch of shots raining on me from somebody who established a position. And then I'm like, oh fuck, no, I'm getting shot at. And then some dickhead pulls up out of the rim of the circle. It's like, hey, I gunned him down. I'm a fucking boss. Fuck you.
He's full boosted, and he's got he's got the Groza.
Yeah, you shoot them, and then you're like, I'm a boss, and then you get shot by that same guy who had the position on you beforehand. So it's just like, oh, yeah, that was a good game. I can tell because I killed someone. Yeah.
All right. Yep. No, there we go. I'm gonna fuck you up, Anahata. Fuck you up.
Good luck with that game, man.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
Oh. She's a combative woman, Jeff. Yeah, be careful.
Done.
Anyway, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna teleport real quick while dropping beer cans out of this scene, so I can go and take it. No, so I can go and make sure that the lunar atmosphere is maintained.
Okay. Do
do
that.
When too much pressure builds up, all of a sudden green screens start falling down.
Shit, man.
All right. So now that the normie's gone, we can like talk some real gaming talk. Okay. So big question though, since we're both PUBG players, how do you feel about that desert map?
I like it. I could see why a lot of people are really annoyed with it, like the openness of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very you really got to be careful about how you approach the circles with that. I don't know. I think that I liked it a lot more when I first started playing it, just because it's fresh.
Sure.
And at this point, I think I like Erangel more.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's totally fair. I don't know, man. Like, the thing is, competitive, like, circle closing in type of games, you know, that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I keep going through different ones that I like more than others. Like, did you ever try to play the game The Culling?
No, I haven't. This is like the only battle royale besides Fortnite that I've really played.
Oh my god, I've played them all the way from, like, you know, Arma 3, King of the Hill kind of ones was pretty good. The Culling was a lot of fun too. Like, the style of it was really interesting because there wasn't a lot of guns. Most of the time when you were fucking somebody up, you either had, like, for the only range that you had was maybe like a throwing axe or a bow and arrow, but for the most part, you were, like, hacking each other up and shit with, like, crowbars and fucking swords and shit, machetes. That was fun.
Kind of reminds me, there's this newer game that they kind of say it's a battle royale game, but I don't know.
Which
I don't
one?
know. It's like battle royale, but it's not really. Darwin Project.
I've heard of that. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
very cartoony.
Yeah, but it is really fun because, like, you have the. Well, I haven't played it, but it looks really fun. I've seen my friends play it on their streams and shit.
Sure.
And when I was watching, it's kind of like that. Like, you have the bow and arrow, and then you have an axe that you swing at people.
Right.
And yeah, it's interesting. And then you have a director. This guy just shows up and starts talking and says, "Well, we have the favorite over here, blah 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 blah." So the guy anyone can be the director too. I guess if you get voted down enough, you can't.
Is that Space Abraham?
What's up?
I heard Space Abraham again.
Oh, why did you hear something, Jocelyn?
Yeah. Lord,
Fuck.
Are you there?
Oh God, just keep telling me that. That'll work out great for both of us.
No, I
Oh shit, oh, man, that was a good piss. What happened? Did we get convicted of anything?
Not
of
yet.
course.
Not yet.
No,
anyway,
no.
Okay, all right. So himself, anything you want to pimp? Anything you want to shill, buddy?
Just my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HimselfXD.
Twitch.tv/HimselfXD for sure, man. Absolutely.
That's a really nice keyboard, Jeff. You're doing a lot of typing on that thing. It's not very
You need
clicky.
clickety-clackities?
It's not too clickety. It's pretty clickety clacky. Yeah, I know. You have a giant mechanical keyboard key.
I have a giant button.
Speaking of the, I don't understand, like, spending like $100 on one. I bought one for $27 on Amazon.
Okay.
Fucking works like a champ, man.
How much?
Oh, sure.
How clicky is it though?
Here, I'll show you.
Ooh,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty clicky for
That's pretty clicky
for
yeah,
$27.
I got mine. Mine was like $175 keyboard that I got on sale at a fucking secondhand shop for, I think, $55. And it lights up and it's all very beautiful and everything. So I was
hope
happy
they
with
cleaned
that.
it first.
No, I took it home and I cleaned it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cleaned all the cum out of the keys.
Yeah. Sure did.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna do like the B-list fucking like Chinese knockoff version of PewDiePie. But can it do something like that?
You got no. You got to do Romanian PewDiePie.
Oh. So it's VDPie here. I ask you if you have keyboard. Can you put a button on it that is this big? This is the size of the average walnut, which my grandmother used to stuff up her ass for purposes. But that's the home remedy. But can it do this? Oh, it actually springs back up, unlike every other button in Romanian keyboards, because they break.
HimselfXD, thank you very much for joining us, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Yep, thank you, man.
All right,
thank you for being here, for me milking and
We love you.
already. I'm glad I could milk a joke with you, man. It's like we bonded.
That's
He's already gone.
That's all we do. I moved him.
I started bonding with someone and you just move them. It's like...
That's what you do when you're in a relationship with somebody. You just rip away the things that they care about until suddenly they're left soulless like a husk. That's what I'm doing to you right now, Nick.
Is that why my dick is hard?
Yeah.
You feel this. No, that's pretty hard, right?
That's pretty hard.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a real relationship in Romania now.
It's throbby. It's throbby. Okay.
That's a little more Ukrainian.
Phaetonic resubscribed 4 months so far. Thank you very much. It's Raisu. 3 months so far. YouTube pink. Oh, Pinky's out. That's right. Mad Coach Pop, play Sea of Thieves so Nick can roleplay as drunk Jack Sparrow. You know, like neither me or Nick are gonna be able to afford Sea of Thieves anytime soon. So sorry about that, guys.
What is that?
It's a pirate simulator. I also hear Blackwake is better, honestly.
I make this promise. I can't promise I'll play it regularly enough for it to be fun.
Rimshi, 5 months so far. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate. What the fuck are you doing behind me? Jesus Christ. 5 months. Thank you very much, Rimshi. Appreciate you. We got one more person we're gonna get in.
Simulator, so I had to throw the fucking knife into the floor, but it didn't work because the carpets here are too good.
Oh, we got one more person we're gonna roll for, real quick.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see what's gonna be.
Yeah, boy.
Is it gonna be Sam Butch?
14.
Maybe it's gonna be Bird Herd.
Oh wow.
I like Bird Herd.
It's not Bird Herd.
It sounds like they know how to. It sounds like they know how to eat their wings.
I think we're both pretty big fans of Bird Herd. She's hilarious as fuck. But no, this is also another really cool person. We like this person quite a bit. We got Mr. Wafflethorpe.
Oh no!
You okay, Nick?
No!
What's wrong with Waffle?
I thought I'd offer an enthusiastic reaction, and that was the first one that came to mind. How you doing, Waffle?
I'm doing pretty all right.
Yeah,
that's good to hear, man.
And I appreciate the enthusiastic greeting. It's, you know, a little bit like when you come home and your dog starts barking horribly at you and then pisses on the floor, and you know that they love you, but they show it in a funny way. So thank you. I feel very loved.
I'm just really glad, like, you know, you didn't say, like, well, with that particular reaction, you know, I get that from time to time. You know, you hook up on Tinder and... Alright.
Well, welcome to space, Waffle. I hope you like it.
I do like space. Space is fun.
Lunar Israel.
Yeah,
we call it
Loon's real.
No, come up. I was gonna come up with a. I was trying to think of it like a Tel Aviv pun, but we need Skeptor here to really make it work.
Jerusalem.
Jermoonsalem.
I'll have to think about this.
Jermoonsalem. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Jerloonsalem.
Jerusalem.
That's kind of what you said before, but I said it with more confidence.
Better. Yeah. Jerloonsalem. Yeah. Okay.
Take notes, Waffle. You run a pre-show. We've had the after show and the pre-show people here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This week. Oh, that's lovely. Nice.
Yeah. All at once.
Gator.
We're recovering after 2 weeks of absolute dog shit and bouncing back in space. So Jesus Christ, the past 2 weeks have been such a fucking mess, dude.
See, I remember last week I got so I had to stay like a week late. Or not a week late. I had to stay like a few hours late at work. And I get back and I'm like, all right, Tables, we could do this late. And like, as I'm getting everything set up, he goes, hey, by the way, you might need to run things for the Saints. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, don't spend this on me now.
You know, oh wait, he told you that?
Yeah.
Because no, we fucking Forrest Gump. Here's the thing, like, there's one thing I know that all of you maniacs out there really expect of us. It's honesty.
Yeah.
It's integrity.
Yeah.
And it would not be honest if I had somebody else running the show that you could not see and who didn't know it, it'd be more honest if I just fucked the whole show up. And that's what I did.
To be fair, I enjoyed the hell out of that show.
A lot of people did actually. They dug it.
That's what matters. That's what matters.
That's what.
It's not about if I have any dignity left at the end of the thing. It's about whether or not other people enjoyed me losing all of it in the process.
I had a great time.
The way I put it is, I have no problem being the butt of a joke as long as it's a funny joke.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, for sure.
That's you know what, and yeah, that's really, I think that kind of sums up the problems, I think, with YouTube when it comes to sniping in general these days.
Yeah.
In general, it used to be fun because it used to be funny and entertaining. Like, you had a joke, you had a really good joke, and and oftentimes it was such a good joke that the person you were sniping at, I mean, this is how I came to be friends with like demotivator opinions.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all gone now. It's like, oh, you said what about me? Fucking you piece of shit. Oh,
yeah, like when I'm like, if someone insults me, I'm not just like, oh, that hurt me. How dare you? It's more like, you fucker, that wasn't even funny. You couldn't make this clever and have some wordplay, dick.
I know.
Don't waste my time with this.
I can't believe people even give you the label of troll. Oh, it used to mean something back in the day, you know? We used to have respect for the term. These days, these kids, you know, they come up and they think they're trolls, and they don't understand anything about organization, fraternity.
Right.
They think that trolling is just like a thing that anyone can do, but no, trolling is a art.
It is. Honestly, trolling is kind of an art. At least if you want to like have a good impact or a good point to the whole trolling thing, yeah, it's kind of an art.
I think it honestly started going downhill when our dear Lord and Savior, not you, Bezos, praise Bezos,
praise Bezos,
but the lesser Savior, Godfrey Elphick. When Godfrey, we were sheep without a shepherd, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No. We were.
So what you're saying is that we need a crustacean shepherd to organize us all along the lines of the lobsters.
Well, it's just like Jesus, though, right? In the same way that Muhammad showed up and started saying all kinds of shit, we had this fake Godfrey Elphick show up on Twitter recently. Yeah. Horrible. Almost invited him on the show. Can you believe that? Well, I did on the show, but then I found out he wasn't real. Much like, you know.
Hey, having people that aren't real has never stopped anyone. Like, you know, Gorillaz, they have a lot of musicians that aren't real on there.
The Gorillaz will put out a better album in the future. Listen, you don't bring the Gorillaz into this, okay?
No, dude, I love them. It's just like most of those musicians are not real people. It's like two guys.
Hey, Nick, clink, clink, clink.
Clink.
Clink. Wait, try it again.
We're totally in the same
Try it again.
place, people. There we go, look. I'm leaving it up to Jeff. I'm just holding a thing in one place.
Clink! There we go, got it!
Did you? You want to try
there
again?
There were clinkings that happened? I feel like I'm waiting to watch a delay thing happen here.
I'm just waiting for, like, do we need, like, B-reel footage here? Like, we'll do it 3 more times just to make sure.
Oh, I see what's going on here. It's fun watching this on the delay, where it's like, I know that something's going to fail in a minute here, but I don't know what yet.
Oh, you know exactly what's going to fail. It's going to be the show. It'll be fun.
Right. It's going to be fun. It's going to be totally fun. Don't even worry about it. It's totally cool.
Yeah. Well, see, that's how I keep up your legacy. You know, Jables and I, you know, consistently fail at OBS, among other things.
It's a learning process. It really honestly is, yeah.
Listen,
I mean, like, I'm honestly surprised I got this whole fucking thing to work tonight.
By the way, Jeff, I did send you a link to, like, Discord's stream kit thing. It's perhaps a more elegant way to do the little window thing you've got up there for the...
Yeah, I don't have to use display capture or anything like that. What are you fucking typing?
It's a nice little browser source that does some sneaky stuff. It has some issues. I'll tell you later.
Sorry,
don't type that.
Weasel had the nerve to say that Gorillaz were the shit. No, Gorillaz are the shit. Still, in spite of the latest album. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I mean-
okay. You win some, you lose some. Not everyone can be perfect.
Don't bring me that Jack White shit. I want creativity, please.
Some Jack White shit. Oh god, I'm gonna do some.
I mean,
Jack White shit?
it's not like Guns N' Roses where they had one good album and people think that all their best hits are from an album that
Oh
isn't
my
that
god,
one.
no. Jeff is actually very dedicated to shaking off. Yep, and there he goes. Jeff is officially shaken off forever. Now and forever. The Jonathan Davis mantle, and is now Shitlord Jack White.
Yeah, that's right. I am now.
Ooh,
Shitlord
I don't
Jack
know.
White.
If
That's
that's
right.
I don't
it.
think
That's
that's
right.
an improvement necessarily, but
Why do you gotta be such a hater?
because
Well, if you teach memory like
bitch.
4 riffs on drums,
Yeah,
you guys could just be the White Stripes.
Yeah, teach memory how to hit 3 things in order for 4 minutes.
Memory's actually a really. She's honestly like a really good musician. I'm the one who doesn't have any music.
Okay, so she can't. You two can't be the White Stripes then.
No. She will be the transgender.
Wait
Jack
a second.
White,
No.
and I'll be the one being like bum
Here's
bum
the
psh,
thing- here's the
bum
thing.
bum psh.
Here's the thing, Jeff. Did she become your sister before or after you married her? And that's how you know.
I don't have a good comeback for that.
No, you don't, because neither does Jack White.
Oh.
Off to you,
Okay.
Cap. Off to you, homeboy. What do you got for us, huh?
I'm very offended, so I'm gonna wear my Steve Shives hat. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Shives hated that.
Wait,
There's an image running around on the Discord that's just like Steve Shives hated that.
okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's lovely.
I
It's
wonder.
in, like,
I
the
wonder.
Fallout font and everything.
I do wonder
Shives.
if Steve has actually seen me wearing this hat yet. I kind of
Oh,
hope he
he
has.
might have.
Steve, if you're ever open to it, like as you've seen, we have a great show, very progressive, very forward thinking. If you've ever liked to be a guest on the YouTube Saints, please respond to the hashtag Shive for Saints, guys.
But also, Steve, hey, if you are intrigued by that idea, but having blocked both Jeff and Nick can't just stomach the idea of the hypocrisy there, you could join the pre-show because he hasn't blocked me yet.
You might.
I don't know why.
Twitter. You are known on Twitter then. You have to
Not
up your
much.
profile bit. Get yourself retweeted by Tommy Robinson. You will find yourself in Steve Shives' great graces quick enough.
I should just tweet at Tommy Robinson and be like, Tommy Robinson, can you get me blocked by Steve Shives? Please retweet this. He probably would.
But yeah, hashtag Shives for Saints or Saints for Shives, however it sounds better. Just make sure you're all on the same page so you can get it trending, at least in the US. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, if you're in Scotland, be real careful. They can arrest you for that, and clearly making fun of Steve Shives is horribly offensive.
Yeah. Make sure to use your VPN when you're
Agreed.
browsing funny jokes in Scotland right now. I'd say.
Scotland next to arrest 300 million people who watched the YouTube video.
Right.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
glorious and
No,
painful.
you know what kills me is that the Scotland PD couldn't be bothered to arrest the cunt who decided that Train Spotting 2 would be a good idea. They'll arrest Dankula, but they won't arrest the director of a movie that no one bothered seeing because they already knew it was coming.
I mean, hey, if they wanted to arrest people for making a joke in poor taste, they should have just arrested Stephen Moffat for, pretty much everything he's done for like the last 6 years.
Exactly. What the fuck? It's like, arrest Moffat for forcing David Tennant, one of Scotland's prides and joy, outside of William Wallace and the television, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I mean, fucking arrest and punish and execute Stephen Moffat publicly for making David Tennant have to go through such terrible scenes. That's a crime against Scotland right there, if I've ever heard of one.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Sorry,
Truly
I was
is.
section shit real quick.
Oh no, I get it. I'm typing things on the clacky keyboard too.
Cool,
Also,
okay,
Nick,
cool.
I saw that you got the big massive clicky clack key. You happy with it?
Yeah.
Was this you?
It was not me, but I desperately wanted to be able to get it for you.
Well, the thing
But now I
is-
just have to get one for myself.
Yeah, but no, I mean, there's these connections. I don't know if it was supposed to come with another part or you had to buy that separate, but I'm actually having a friend of mine who does 3D printing Print me up not only a mount for this thing that I can clip to my desk, but I'm also going to remove the top key from the number pad enter, and I'm going to hook this bitch up. That way I can have something in which when I really want to fucking make a point, I'll just be like, and Salvia, Eric, I'm so sorry. I took your bit and I made it worse.
Oh no! Now you just have to say "and post," and then you'll take his bit entirely.
Actually, you know what? No. Actually, I will do it. I will do it in the modern YouTube way. I will do it in the modern media way. I will not infringe on his copyright. I will say "and enter."
Okay. That works.
Okay,
that's good.
That's
you
fair.
can say "engage," make it a little bit British, turn this into a Star Trek.
Yeah,
I'm honestly.
If I say the word "and enter" really like enthusiastically, there's a
or you can make
chance
it a little
female
more Scottish.
There's a great and
Fucking
fucking enter.
I fucked all that up.
And it's like, oh goddamn, like that looks like a guy who I'm like totally down to go and fuck. I was like, because he's all about the entering. He doesn't want to. He's not trying to press whatever the fuck this thing otherwise means.
You know what makes me sad? What makes me really sad though, Nick, is so you know most of your head is cut off right now. Right. There you go. But the thing that makes me kind of sad though is because I made a new Twitter, I messaged Salvia Eric a little too late. I didn't get a chance to hang out with him when I was in LA. I got to hang out with Blair.
Man.
I got to hang out with Hi I Think I'm Real and Chris Raygun and all those kids.
I got to admit, I really want to hang out with Hi I Think I'm Real because just after the last time he came on the show, he seems like the kind of guy I get along really well with.
Dude,
because I wouldn't be able to dominate the conversation because I'd be too busy laughing.
Dude, that guy is such a fucking awesome dude to hang out with in real life. He is such a fucking stud. He's a great dude. He's great.
Jeff,
I want to see him go on an extended rant about internet.
But
reports.
Salvia
really regretted not bringing his death shots down so that Hi wouldn't remember what happened, but now he remembers what happened. There's a whole court case, but that'll be a whole thing.
And I'm going to jail. That's right. Anyway, but no,
going to jail. Sorry,
no, like Eric messaged me after like the day I was coming back. He's like, "Oh shit, are you still in LA?" I'm like, "No, dude, I'm sorry. That's too bad."
Oh no, it'll happen again. Dr. Phil will be like, you know what? I've decided that we need to be best friends now, and who knows? Who knows what's in the future?
Hang on. hang on. I'm trying to put it together in my head. Can you imagine Dr. Phil saying the John C. Reilly line of, "Are we best friends now?" in his Dr.
Yes.
No.
Somebody give me that.
Deepfakes, get on it.
Are we best friends now?
All right, so Waffle.
As far as unpredictability goes, I think you're gonna laugh at this. My parents amuse the hell out of me. I'm fairly close with them, so I call them every once in a while, chat, and they consistently confuse the shit out of me. So I'm talking to my mom, and she's like, "Well, I've got a few job opportunities, and I'd have to, but you know, like there's one on this side of the state. I have to commute up like 300 miles to this other one for interviews, and not really sure how that's gonna fly. So I decided I might get a pilot's license,
just because.
So she can fly up to just another city for shits and giggles."
Nice.
And then meanwhile, people ask me what my dad does, and it's like, oh, well, back when we lived on the East Coast, he started a business, but recently he's found his passion for making Native American flutes.
What? Wait, what?
I know, this is my life.
Okay, you know what? When your mom gets her pilot's license, you have her fly you to Eugene, and we're gonna get wasted.
Dude, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
And have her.
It gets even better though, because then like I've talked to them and they're like, by the way, do you know your brother's in Thailand? It's like, no, I fucking didn't. Why?
Wait, and then your mom's just like,
you know
why?
Why?
I flew him there. I needed to get the miles logged in order to get my license, sweetie. And
no, it's more like he met a guy in like a gas station, and they decided to become best friends, and ended up floating across the Pacific on a raft, and then he got enlightened, and then came back and decided to make a couple of bands.
The thing is, sweetie, I had to bring your brother over to Thailand in my Cessna, and I found Midway is a great point. That's why they call it Midway. I mean, it makes so much sense. But
all right.
I brought him over, and the lady boy he met at that gas station in Albuquerque turned out to be very nice.
Dude, all I know is that he got a nice suit out of the deal. I know nothing else about what happened in Thailand.
Jeff, do you want to compare stories?
No. We no. All right.
That's for privately afterwards.
All right, Waffle. Anything you want to share? Anything you want to shill, my dude?
Aside from Brad Warcock, which if anyone here hasn't subscribed to him, how dare you?
Yeah.
And yeah, the other big one for me is Cloak and Dagger. It's just a guy who does readings of the various D&D stories that people post online, and they're fucking hilarious.
All right, send me the link.
Looking up his stuff.
Send me the link in Discord for sure. All right, we love you, buddy. We'll talk to you here in just a little bit later tonight.
Oh, and the pre-show, but you already showed that for me.
Oh, I know.
Oh, what's that pre-show called?
All right, bye.
Chance of Discord. Later, love you.
Love you, man. Love you.
Discord.
All right, so okay, so Nick, we have something that we got to figure out, you and me.
What's that?
Here in the studio together because we're looking at each other right now.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little weird. Isn't it weird to be face to face like this?
A little bit.
Okay, so no. What are we doing tonight after the show? Are we gonna play some games, or are we gonna?
I'm getting drunk, dude. What do you think I'm doing?
Are we gonna play some games, or are we gonna watch some more Neil Breen movies? What are we doing?
Oh, you can't pose questions like that to me out of the blue.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Well, clearly you can because you did.
This is what it means to be in a relationship with me, Nick.
Neil Breen.
Okay. All right. All right.
Has to be Neil Breen.
Okay. No.
I need to see what happens in terms of him becoming the god that he pretty much always was.
And that's the whole thing. Like, we went through the first two ones, and they're not the easiest ones to watch, but the next two are absolutely fucking insane and even more fun. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do in about a half an hour after the show is over in the Discord.
Let's say an hour.
Okay, an hour. In an hour. We're gonna watch a Neil Breen.
You guys want me to get at least one more whiskey in me before this happens.
Right. And we will watch Fateful Findings. We will convert more people to Neil Breenism. That's right.
I have 3 laptops in my home, and I thought that was pretty cool for a while. But then I saw the preview for this movie, and I realized if I'm ever gonna hack the government, I'm gonna need more laptops.
It's not enough. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Get involved with the community. Join the Discord. Hang out with us. Do all the crazy ass shit. For tonight, Jonathan Pye is fucking amazing. Count Dankula is our fucking homie and a goddamn hero. Amazing ass links will be involved when this goes live on YouTube. And we're in space.
We're totally in space. It's like the fucking moon. Look at this shit. Fucking all these beams. This is what happens when you hire non-union labor.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. This has been the Midweek Saints. Make sure, join us on YouTube, on our fucking YouTube channel, for our regular show. 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, every fucking time. We're going to be celebrating our year anniversary this Sunday.
I can't even do the fucking where's the oxygen joke while you're talking. But yeah, yeah.
Do you have enough oxygen, citizen? Anyway, and then also every Thursday, whatever it is that we get a chance to. God, Nick, no, my camera can't let me grab you. Fuck. All right, fuck. All right, we're done. All right, that's it. We have been your Midweek Saints. Oh shit, do we have shit that we gotta read?
Oh shit, I came back to life because I'm a Jew.
Big Assassin, resubscribe for 5 months. Thank you very much. That's it. That's all we got. Everything. We're done. We're done.
I built a table and I'm a Jew. I'm Jesus. I'll see you next week.
We're the Saints. Fuck off. Goodbye. Fuck you. Goodbye. Okay, so hang on. We forgot we haven't actually named the show.
Where's the fucking oxygen come from, Jeff?
We forgot. We need to name the show.
Oh, it's fucking necessity, isn't it?
No, we need to name the show. What do we? Okay, you know what, guys?
Okay,
For anybody who's actually still here, name the show. We gotta know what the show's name is. What do we talk about?
Lunar apocalypse. What the fuck?
Lunar apocalypse. We had the man that can't die. Man that can't die.
Oh, bee posting.
Bee posting. We had Captain Dickhead. We had our good friend Dank, Hug Dog, Seek Dak, Moon Juice, Space, Robot Selenium, Dank.
Big Pug.
No, I don't want to do any Zeke anything. We're not.
That'll get us.
MOONJEWSALEM. Maybe
Yeah.
MOONJEWSALEM.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with that.
MOONJEWSALEM.
Because
Yeah.
we're running out of oxygen.
We are. Is that music actually playing while we're trying to talk?
Oh,
It is.
fuck
It totally is. Because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Fuck.
Well,
Fuck
it's almost
off.
like it's almost like this is an after show thing. If we had credits, you'd be seeing this shit interspersed with the credits or afterwards. But
MOONJEWSALEM. That's what it is. MOONJEWSALEM. All right. Fuck off. Bye.
Yep.